If you like what you're hearing and seeing from the evolution of our content, make sure to smash that subscribe button. More subscribers means we can get better equipment and resources to continue expanding what we offer here for D&D content on this channel. And for those that tune in every week to hear the sometimes hilarious antics of our players, we greatly appreciate you. This session should be a doozy, so hold on tight, grab your snacks and drinks while you wait, and we will get started soon. From your favorite foul-mouthed DMs, Scold and Iogea, and Kat, who owns the channel, thanks for watching. Moving on to the recap. Last time on Dungeons & Doobies, Wilds Beyond the Witchlight. Hi guys! I know you've missed our little chats before the session, so we're back to fulfill your longing to hear our voice about the dumb shit our players do during D&D. Last session was titled Rise of the Jabberwocky, so I'm sure you can guess how that went. But before we get into the shenanigans that our players tried to make a reality against a very large and angry dragon-type creature, let's drop some unrequited and also unrequested, you're welcome anyways, D&D knowledge. This time, our little spiel is going to be on, drumroll please, the rule of cool. I'm sure you've heard us mention this D&D tradition several times, but what exactly does it mean to honor the rule of cool? Well, since you asked, not really, but we're going to tell you anyways, honoring the rule of cool is simple. Allow your players to steer the campaign into something they think is cool. This, of course, can and will alter the rules as written, but also keep in mind, DM is God in the eyes of the players. This doesn't mean every single half-cocked or half-thought-of idea deserves to be approved by the DM, but it does give you wiggle room to adjust as your campaign needs as you see fit. As an example, let's use the Bullywug area from Hither several sessions back. The king ruled with a spineless fist, didn't know any of his subjects by name, got his title by ruthlessly usurping the last ruler, and was doing favors for the big bad in the area, Bev Lorna. He didn't rule his people justly, and this chapped several of our players' asses, particularly knowing people who sought a just ruler were sitting in jail waiting for death by combat. In the module, there's an option to stage a coup with the locals to overthrow this tyrant, beheading him and placing him where he belongs, on the pikes in front of his gazebo, where we met Clapperclaw and the chattering heads of former rulers. Our players, knowing that Prismere doesn't take too kindly to unnecessary violence, decided to stage a bloodless coup instead. One player in particular, Fauk, our half-orc bard, decided to use his newly founded piece of equipment, the Helm of Telepathy, to convince the current King Gullop to leave this place and never return. There's no dialogue, manual, or anything to allow for this in the books, so what do? Add a skill check. This is an easy solution to allow the rule of cool to fly more at your table and to allow your players to season the campaign with their own blend of bullshit. Fauk slammed the skill checks with something close to, if not over 20, when asked by Scold, so our king was convinced he was the absolute worst ruler of downfall of all time. He shall leave and never return, diving into the river of reflection, backstroking off into the sunset, never to be seen again. Like we said before, this doesn't mean that every single request has to be a yes. If it will damage the balance of the game, like granting a magic item too soon, sometimes can or how, in some cases, saying yes could require adjustments to dialogue or scenarios later in the game, which could also in turn be more work for the DM. You are allowed to say no. Just make sure, if you do say no, that you allow some wiggle room elsewhere. Allowing the players to season your campaign not only adds additional layers to the plot, but it gives the players something to look forward to later down the road when they realize they're allowed to interject. Perspective is huge in D&D, and sometimes, even as a seasoned DM, we don't see a particular perspective until it's brought to our attention. We like to tell our players to try anything, or our catchphrase, you can most certainly try. Now, let's get into the combat recap for the Jabberwocky. We want to let you in on a little secret. The players aren't supposed to face this creature yet. Yes, they are supposed to know there is a very large dragon-type creature haunting around thither, hunting our unicorn friend Lamorna, and terrorizing the locals of this part of the Broken Realm. However, they aren't supposed to face him yet, but we saw an opportunity to gauge how the gauntlet would go, and our players decided to make a shit ton of noise in their attempts to make friends with Will of the FEY-WILDD and the other lost and orphan kids who take harbor in their walking tree. Debo decided to thunderstep into the treehouse. Those not familiar with Thunderstep, it allows a creature to teleport to a location they can see within a certain range, but in doing so, it unleashes a very large clap of thunder that can be heard for 350 feet. Guess who was already circling the area and our players were kinda aware? You guessed it, the Jabberwocky. Once they drew his attention, we ended session 15 with a promise of initiative at the start of the next, and we fulfilled our oath. Session 16 consisted entirely of the fight with this big boy. They attempted several schemes in order to make this fight easier for them to manage, but with only a third of the party on the actual ground at the start, the first few rounds were mostly set up so they could carry out some carefully crafted plots against this behemoth. Standing at a devastating 30 feet tall and maxing out the scale at 8,000 pounds, 4 tons, ladies and gentlemen, this would definitely take some forethought for them to successfully take him down, considering our tallest PC is nearly 7 feet tall. They did deal a significant amount of damage to the creature during the rounds of combat, successfully launching a dwarf from the top of the wandering tree down to the bottom to help with the ground fight, only for him to be thrown from the creature's head as he attempted to grapple it. At least he's on the ground now, and didn't die from falling 30 feet, since he managed to stick the skill check. Debo also launched himself from the top of the tree, channeling his inner Buzz Lightyear, falling with style to the ground to allow himself to climb on the back of the creature and possibly get a few licks in before the end of the combat. Faouk attempted a history check mid-combat to see if he would have any knowledge relating to the Jabberwocky, but all he could recall was a sword-turned trumpet that the Soundmakers had lore of. He also attempted a few major and minor illusions to draw attention away from his other party members, but his checks sucked. So those looked like the stick figure drawings Debo got from the shop back in Downfall from Trinket and Bauble. Once our players had fun trying to pin down this big boy, he was done playing with what was supposed to be a quick meal. He took 4 out of 6 of our players down to 1 HP using his eye laser beams before he chose to flee after they damaged his eyes with Hunger of Hadar cast by Kokoju. What we ended up with was 6 level 6 players who almost could have taken down a Jabberwocky, which has a pretty significant challenge rating. Not only did this fight give us irreplaceable knowledge we put towards the gauntlet, but it allowed our players to do something we've barely done during this whole campaign: fight a big bitch. This next session, we have no idea what's in store for us, but we do intend to have a chat with our players about the future of this campaign before we get going, so there's something to look forward to. This next session is titled Will of the FEY-WILDD Outlaw or Revolutionary? So you know what to do. Grab your drinks and snacks, get ready, because this shit is about to be good. From your favorite foul-mouthed DM duo, thanks for joining us. Iojea out.
Everybody's scared.
Damn right.
You're afraid of the peace pipe.
I'm not scared.
You afraid to get him out?
Alright, boys and girls. We're still waiting on Jordan.
Okay.
No, you can have to go. You'll know if he wants to bite.
Anybody have anything good happen to them this week?
Yeah, start with
When you reach in, just don't
I
go
got
over his head.
$1,100 bonuses
He turns
today.
and he starts following
Sweet.
your hand.
Yeah. It's all gone. I had to pay bills.
I got my entertainment center set up,
If you pick
Fuck
him
yeah.
up, pick him up
Nice.
from the back.
so I can be on
Pick him
cloud
up from
soon.
the bed, like reach
I'll
around.
be getting all on
the
that cloud soon.
Welcome back. There you go.
Plugged it out.
No,
and
it's
I
fucking
put my
loud.
clothes on, but you
Fucking up
all
all
over
day.
and die.
Fuck yeah. You got your tools moved? Sweet.
Yeah, you can hear it. Sucks.
Which is good because they were looking at my giant pieces of aluminum very thirstily. Now that's how I'm make lamps to produce that. Wouldn't you like a 5-foot tall piece of aluminum as a lamp?
Maybe.
With like industrial casters? It's the torque tube from Corvettes. I have 3 bad ones. So I'm gonna make one for me and we'll sell 2. That sounds all white trash good. Get me a plastic globe from townhouses, a apartment complex, whatever. Edison bulb in the middle, switch at the bottom with your foot.
Fuck yeah.
25-pound plate weight
Yeah.
on the bottom. So I like them. If any of your rich guys got a vet, tell them I got something for them. Hey man, that's like the main part of your vet that makes it cool.
I'm so sad I wish somebody remembered. What about you, Chris? You have anything good this week besides the entertainment center?
Yeah, actually, I refinanced my car with like my loan company, right? So like that ended, and, like all that went over to the loan company, and then like I ended up getting like the car company still charged me that last month. So like I ended up getting that check back, and then earlier this week I got another check for like $500, like from I guess the remainder of collision coverage that I was like paying for. So like they had originally sent me that email saying like, hey, you may get some money back from your collision coverage, like if there was anything left over. So like I was like, oh hey, you know, it's a possibility I might get some money, but like I wasn't really like relying on it. Anyway, so I got the check earlier this week. It was like $500.
Oh, it's nice to have an extra $500.
Yeah, so I immediately went and bought the whole family fair tickets and wristbands and shit to just get it out of the way. I'm like, yeah, let me just go ahead and take it. I'm gonna be buying them anyways, so let me just go ahead and get it out of the way. So.
Well, yeah, if you got extra money, why not spend it on fun stuff?
Yeah.
Like hookers and blow.
Yeah.
They're also at the fair.
Oh yeah, they are. That's true. Not that I know.
I won't be looking for them. I'll be taking my kids on all the rides.
Yeah, but while they're on the rides, you can get the hookers and blow.
My daughter's gonna be big enough that she can go on every ride now, and she'll go on every ride.
Sounds like
I feel bad for y'all's stomachs.
I feel bad for me too. I'm getting old. Last year I went on some of the
rides,
and I'm like, oh my
Chris,
god, I'm too old for this now.
You can be in the part where you just wait on outside the line.
No, bro, I'm going in there. I'm having
the roller
fun.
coasters make me realize how fucking old I am.
Right?
Like, my dad, when I first started going on, he was like,
no,
yeah, I'm gonna wait outside the line.
They're just like I was when I was a kid. So like their favorite one is that one that just spins in circles. And like when I was a kid, I loved it too. But like as an adult, I'm like, what is?
Wait, the one that spins in circles and goes like this?
No, just like spins in circles.
Oh, that one? The one that goes up and down, up and down. Was it avalanche? Oh, that one.
Yeah, the one
that one's. I'm sorry, that was kind of boring.
The fucking Gravitron is the best one. I can ride that.
Am I the one that finds that one boring?
No, that's what I'm talking about. Like as an adult now, I'm like, why did I like this so much? This is just like pulling my brain like backwards through my skull.
No, I was like the spinner one, which was 3 here, then it was a circle.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Yeah, I know.
And I like the ones that you can like. I like the ones that you can like control yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because we kept on going on the other rides too.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember that. I'm so sorry.
I used to ride all that crazy shit when I was a kid.
Every time we kept going
there was
around,
only one ride that I did not like to ride, and the
like,
only ride that ever made me throw up. The zipper. I will never fucking ride that bitch as long as I live.
That's why you said
I can get down on any roller coaster. Roller coasters don't bother me at all. It's the ones that are like spinning constantly that fuck with me.
The zipper is basically that. It's like the
especially
big
now
thing
that I
and all
drink
little
too.
cars
So
on
it's,
it.
so it's like I'm drinking and then my head's spinning. It's like I don't need all that. Like I'm already kind of spinning. Stop making me spin more.
Hey, when you go in and out of doors and his head is behind you, make sure you don't close his face on the door.
He's right up on my back. That's the only reason why I wasn't.
He's trying to find a hole to climb.
Hey, so what's going on with Spyro? Are we gonna see what's up with
we're gonna deal with that this session too.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll get to Spyro as soon as Jordan gets here.
Mini sesh.
I'm trying.
He's going down your back, Kay. Oh, there he goes.
Mini sesh with Spyro and Bert.
So
which one does he have?
Onyx.
Onyx.
The one I'm most comfortable with.
Throw your
He
Pokeballs
just came
now.
out, so he's gonna
I
be
will say the one I am.
for a little bit.
I've only been on it once, but I really want to go on it again.
The what?
It's the one that you.
Yeah,
It's kind of like a chainsaw,
I
like
literally
a little
came
cage
out
and
of the
kind of spins like
Yeah.
this. It goes up and down and makes.
That's the
Yeah,
zipper.
we're still
I
waiting
will
on
not
Oh,
ever ride
that's
that in
what's
my.
cool.
I will
Should be
never
here.
ride
I've
that
been on
zipper.
it once and I left.
It
They
made me
got
throw
different
up.
names
It's the
for
only
it.
ride that
Well,
ever
I
made me
know,
puke.
But that one.
Inside joke,
I will not.
GDL.
Like there is one I went on once. And I'm just like, I don't think I ever want to go on again. It's the one where it
Can you
has
hear us?
opposite ones. I just spin, spin, switch, spin, spin.
Oh, that the kamikaze, I think is what it was
I
called
think
when I
it's
used to go to
something
the
like
fair.
that. Because I'm afraid of heights, and that being stuck up there while we're waiting for someone to get out just terrifies the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
So
Alright, so just 3 pizzas then.
Yeah.
The 9.8
Sorry, what?
meters per second becomes a bitch real quick.
Grab the pizzas.
oh,
Would you like some pizza?
I might take a slice or two.
You're gonna take a slice of it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a slice or two.
I know you.
Feels
So we
like we're
wanna-
always waiting on Jordan.
So we
Not
wanna
always.
start
I
talking-
think last time we got here early.
Yeah, but then he was like an hour late for the gauntlet.
Oh, you were
So-
2 hours late.
2 hours late.
2 hours late, yeah. So you
Gotta get it right. No. But he's
you
right
wanna
around the
start
corner.
discussing what you wanted to discuss, or you wanna wait for Jordan for
I
that?
wanted to wait for Jordan for that, but I feel like the longer we wait, the more time we're wasting. The show of hands, who's bored with the Witchlight? It's okay. I'm bored with it too. So
I'm not.
I can't say I'm bored with it, but
I feel like you of all people should be bored.
I don't know.
let's
I
put
think
it,
I'm like
let's
half.
put it another
it's still a
way.
learning experience for me.
Not,
so
not really. Okay, not really bored. Okay, but like he gave me a great fucking analogy earlier. Like, I feel like it's very Lord of the Rings esque. There's lots of walking and dialogue and not a whole lot of action.
I mean, I don't. So personally, I don't mind because I like the roleplay aspect a little bit more. But yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot of fighting because we're up.
We're in an area where we're not allowed to.
Yeah, which kind of like limits it.
It does significantly.
Also, I think we keep on forgetting what the hell we're supposed to be doing week after session after session.
Well, we have like a lot of quests and stuff that we're on. We're not
Yeah.
stuff that we're forgetting. It's just that we
They're
have so
long,
much
drawn
stuff
out.
that we're working on.
Also,
that,
I-
it's like super long and drawn out.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm also still confused about who we're actually going after. Because I know there's the 3, and then there's another one, and that other one's the good one, and the 3 are the bad one, and we're right now going after the one of the 3, I think?
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah, you're correct.
Yay! Okay, so...
You figured it out. You have the plot point, and that's the thing. Okay.
As far as I
it's
know,
pretty predictable at
we're
this
gonna
point.
be having Kokachu hat trick the fucking 3 sisters.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm kind of down for.
if he ever shows up.
I'm just... Me as a person, I'm not very good at the whole remembering connections between people, and...
That's why we write notes.
Yeah, but I'm fucking... He doesn't remember that shit at all, so...
No, you make him feel comfortable and he'll fucking get lazy.
See, if
Let's see what we're rolling
You remember quite a bit for
I try. I'm not good with
that's the only thing. Like, but you usually have me like a
we're not
general
rolling
description of
that
what you're
great.
looking for.
Ugh, we're not rolling that great tonight. Ooh, I might
I
want to
don't
use
know,
the
I just
app.
like-
Up on the gauntlet.
I've been under
Huh?
a 10 every roll so far.
I
might
like
wanna
half
use
for
the
it,
app.
half not. I don't know.
Boy.
That's not how I feel about it. Like, it's
was my
interesting, but I
first
feel
one
like
over
it's so
10.
vanillaed out. Like, it's almost a little
We'll
too
get
watered
started
down
shortly,
for
Right.
Don't worry.
what I'm used to.
We're
you know,
discussing
like,
stuff that needs to be discussed beforehand anyways.
I'm kind of like on the fence about it. Like, I like it. I like the storyline aspect of it. I like, you know, like how the build up and everything. But I feel like it's a lot of walking and
I mean, if
long, drawn out things that
if
don't
we
really
drop
need to
a
be.
ring in a volcano, it's totally worth it, though, right?
Is it?
I don't know. I mean, as long as we fight a golem and kick him into the lava afterwards, I think it's totally worth it. Hey, that's just me. Wait, do I got a ring? I think I got a ring in my pouch.
My other gripe is that this one, and that one are very well suited for this type of campaign. But that one, and that one are
more fighting.
You know what I mean? So, like, it's like 50-50. Like, they don't really get to use their cool shit. A lot of their cool shit is combat-based. You know? But I just feel like half the party's getting to do cool shit, and the other half the party is just trying to throw shit at the wall. Woo! You know? And sometimes it comes out funny, and sometimes you guys do have a good time, but I feel like there's a lot of lag. You know what I mean?
No, I understand.
And that's the way the campaign is designed, though. Like, there's a lot of lag. So, yeah, it's mainly for, I feel like it's mainly geared towards beginner
We
players.
do also have, like, 2 beginners, so.
Yeah. But I feel like at this point, you guys are seasoned enough.
So, if I may make a suggestion.
Sure.
Have it so that way we can lift the whole curse of us not being able to fight whenever.
All the DQ.
That's exactly what I said.
So how many pieces of equipment you got in there? Just the one dehu?
Although now that I think
The
about
one dehumidifier and the air purifier. And it's been running for 4 days now.
2 out of the last
longer.
3 sessions,
It's
I
like
think, have been fights.
$250 a day.
Correct?
Yeah, last session was all combat.
And then we fought someone who was trying to take
Oh
me
no, I
over.
know. I'm just saying.
We're just paying the electric bill, so
Right.
I'm not looking forward to that either.
Oh shit!
What'd you
that's
say?
part of the electrical.
Yeah.
The fucking dehumidifier and the air purifier that's been running.
Well, so like you should be able to go through your company, and since it was like they should have to cover a portion of that. I would definitely speak to your manager, like your
property manager.
Right. Speak to them and have them tell you how to go about getting it figured out.
That's true.
Because a part of that, that's gonna get covered. They're gonna build the insurance for that anyways.
Yeah.
When you go through that process, your electric bill during that process, they insurance that goes into it. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be running machines, etc., etc. So, I would get with your property manager and figure out how much of that electric bill you can get them to credit you off your rent, or figure out how to get it credited to you
that'd
guys.
be fucking nice.
So I mean, it's technically their responsibility.
Yeah, if they had fixed the problem initially, we wouldn't have any of this fucking shit to deal with anyways.
Right.
So.
Bureaucracy.
But you're gonna have to pay for it up front, but
Yeah.
just know that if you fight for it, you should get reimbursed. You should get reimbursed some portion of it, if not all of it.
I'll fucking take some or all of it as opposed to none of it.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly, because it is gonna increase it probably $50.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care about
Oh,
that.
$50. Oh god.
Yeah, I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
If it's like $150,
Yeah.
then we have a problem.
It's not
but,
gonna be a giant increase, but still, $50 that you shouldn't have had to pay for,
Yeah.
that's a new
It's gonna be.
It's a new video game. That's new material you can buy for D&D instead.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, that is 2 rule books.
Yeah.
It's like 5 minis.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But no, like I just said, I mean, if we can just come across whatever holds these lands from having violence erupt.
She was talking about that as well.
Yeah, I could say there are 2 ways we could go about this. Okay. Well, there's several, but 2 that I
kill the Jabberwock.
A generalization of how we could go about this. We can either railroad through it as is, so I can steer the plot quicker instead of letting you guys figure it out. I could railroad it a little more. We can finish it just the way it's meant to be finished. Or we can, as Amber suggested, drop some rules, change the dynamic, make it more gritty and twisted.
No, I'm sorry.
So.
That reminded me of the episode of Face Off where they had a zombie invasion in Wonderland.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe maybe the witches are getting sick and tired of us, and they drop the curse and they start sending people after us.
I mean, there's all kinds of ways her and I can take it, if that's what we want to do. There's like 50,000 directions that Amber and I could take that in.
No, it's 50 now.
No, there's 69 ways.
Giggity.
It's canon.
Anyway, there's lots of things we can do with it. That would obviously be left up to us.
Wow, it only took 30 minutes ago.
Well, that's him.
Well, that's... Yeah.
Listening to that logic, gotta get it right. We're so fucking much my greatest fear is I'ma die alone.
That's Tyler.
Sheesh,
It's
okay.
Tyler, it's not even Jordan.
Oh, funny. Boo.
So that's not Kokaju?
Well, I guess he's playing Kokaju now.
Yeah.
Wait, that might actually.
It might be him. You never know.
No,
Usually when Jordan rolls up, he's
Tyler
fucking
does the
blaring
same
some
last
kind of
episode
music.
and shit. Tyler does the same
Yeah, you gotta get in the mode on the way here, man. You
Yeah,
gotta have
that's
that
what I'm
hype music playing so that you're like getting in the mode,
That
bro.
was the least gangster
We're so
shit
fucking much my
possible.
greatest fear is I'ma die
Playing
alone.
fucking classical jazz, soft saxophone.
Are you having issues over there?
It's a weird hipster visual, even the way he's thinking about this memory.
Just play some NPR.
My bad, Jordan.
I'm definitely going to fuck this week.
Yeah.
No, that's the way to get angry. Just listen to NPR and think, oh man, this world.
It's your person you wanted.
I guess I'm the only one that actually likes talk radio.
Are we gonna do it again like we did at the gauntlet?
Jesus, strike. We're gonna start making like a strike list.
Yeah, that's like strike 5 for me already.
When he gets a strike 10, that's when we're gonna start taking privileges.
It's okay. We still love you,
Disadvantage on all your rolls.
Okay, you can fuck me up. It's fair.
I'm still salty about your 9 Eldritch Blasts.
What those were your rolls.
No, actually, that was really fucking cool. I give you so much fucking credit for that. That was tits.
How did you get 9 Eldritch Blasts?
Joey Boo.
Oh yeah, go ahead, explain
You helped me
that.
build that shit. Oh, how did I get? Oh, it's right here. Oh, hold up. Yeah, I brought. I was like, oh shit, D&D's tonight. I just grabbed all my shit. You don't know what I was in the middle of doing. I was actually in the middle of a super.
You were fucking someone.
It was
No, I wish, dude. That would have been that. Yeah, give me disadvantage if I was fucking someone that blew up D&D. I was in the middle of a fucking meeting with some. Some insurance shit, dude. Like, and yeah, it's like an after hours type thing, and those boys get down. Jesus, I am not sober right now.
Well, you should have told them you got D&D, man.
Yeah, I forgot. I thought it was like. I was not thinking about D&D. I was thinking
Everybody, Jordan.
it's the first thing of the new year. And Jesus. Okay, yeah. So how I got 9 Eldritch Blasts off. So I had
Bracers that he.
some bracers that was allowed that gave me advantage. Basically, it gave me an extra use of my cantrip and when I scaled my warlock up in that campaign. He does 3, and so when you put the multiplier on that with one of the sorcery slots that I use with my Metamagic Adept, it allowed me to blast fucking 9.
You like
blast
sorcerer?
1. No.
He took Kokaju. He took his character. He just.
I know, but you didn't get. Were those like bracers with sorcery or something?
No.
Metamagic is a feat that you can grab.
So yeah.
Oh.
So and then so I can that only works twice. I can only do like that 9-shot Eldritch Blasting like 2 times.
Oh no, the horror!
I know, right? Like,
I Eldritch Blast
9 Eldritch
18
Blasts
times.
once
I'm finished.
is
Count me out.
That's literally how you killed someone. You
That's
just
what I
punch
want
them.
to cut.
So yeah, I see how busted.
You just Kamehameha waved them essentially a bunch.
Yeah, but no. So okay.
No, wait,
scale
no.
that back.
He was Piccolo fighting the android.
We should do a D&D fucking PvP campaign. That'd be fun.
Oh.
I'm with that shit.
That would be-
Everyone can fly.
Oh,
I haven't
jeez.
watched enough DBZ in a really long time.
Easy, everyone
I
flies,
feel like
everyone
we're
can fight
too
or
much fighting. We're all gonna be monks or something.
I-
fighters.
I don't know who I would be.
They're all-
I don't know DBZ, so I would have to talk to Charlie and Chad. I would have to have them make my character.
They would be somewhat of a cross between probably a monk and some sort of warlock because they do energy forms.
That is some dumb shit I would wear with Batman written on the back.
Okay, so to get you up to speed, Jordan, last time we came together, you guys fought the Jabberwocky, which went over swimmingly.
None of us died.
Swimmingly.
Question.
Yeah.
Very
I heard
charismatic
it different
moves
words.
from
You
your
say fuck
paladin
Jabberwocky.
and your
Yeah.
Okay.
dragonborn over here.
Why?
Because I thought you said we fucked the Jabberwocky. I was like, that would have been
If you
fucking
got
fun.
it.
Yeah, we made him fly away last session. Like,
Yeah,
and
he
he's like,
flew
"Hey,
away.
fuck you guys."
No, I thought you said we fucked the Jabberwocky.
If only.
But none of us died. Right?
No, 4 of you are down to 1 HP.
But none of us died.
I thought we ended on a long rest. We went back inside the treehouse, took a nap and stuff. Yeah.
We didn't actually long rest. We went in there, and that's where it ended.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think we're about to talk to Will.
Okay.
All bloodied and dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo!
No.
Anyway,
But
before we get into that, though, I was discussing the dynamic of this particular campaign. How are you feeling about the way this campaign is going?
be honest.
Feedback.
Yes, because my personal assumption, my personal opinion, is that I feel like it's not fast-paced enough. Chris kind of equated it to Lord of the Rings. Like, there's no combat, lots of talking, lots of walking,
All the terrain traipsing.
all the terrain traipsing, and, you know, like, there are some plot points, but those plot points are kind of spread out, and there's almost no combat.
So, when beginning this campaign, it was my understanding that you guys kind of want to have a well-rounded, and you did ask in the very beginning, what do you want? You asked if we want a more combat-heavy campaign, and if we want a more, something, and we said that we want a healthy mixture of both.
Yes.
So, do you guys as the DMs feel like you're doing the best job, conveying that healthy mixture that we asked for in the beginning?
So, going off of the rules of Prismere, it doesn't leave a lot of room for combat,
Okay.
which is where I'm struggling because I like the balance.
All right.
I like to have a little bit of everything. I'm also finding that the puzzles are inside the module are a little lackluster. You guys figure them out pretty quickly. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like-
Sometimes. Fuck.
I'm sorry, I just realized.
I'm sorry. Did we miss that section where we were all just like we can't figure out that we need to be unicorns to get through the unicorn gate? Like,
But okay, that was the one instance was the dildo corn. Okay, so like I get it. That but everything else that you guys have come across, it's not really a challenge for you guys. You know what I mean? You kind of slide through it.
But like that
Yeah.
too, like I don't think you're gonna be able to challenge us in that sense.
I think
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
If I may say, I don't know about anyone else, but I think my favorite part of the campaign so far has been us when we went to the Froggy Village and did that whole spiel with the king, went to the hut, he fucked a witch,
Oh,
we
yeah.
did
that was
other
my
stuff.
we have to go through the trifecta now.
But those parts are literally the culmination of all that bullshit that you guys did.
Right,
there,
but
you know what I
see,
mean?
you watched
That's the
an
end
hour
point.
and a half worth of boring Lord of the Rings before you got that 20 minutes worth of good content.
That's what I'm saying.
Whoa. Lord of the Rings is all good. I don't know what the hell you're
I
talking
like Lord of the Rings, but I'm just saying it's a lot of walking, a lot of spread out things.
This ain't the Hobbit we're talking about. This is Lord of the Rings.
But that's the way the campaign is built. And I did say when I was going to run it that I was going to pick a book and I was going to run it based off that. when I started running it, I did skim the majority of it, and I assumed there was going to be some combat. But after physically going through every single little piece, there's a severe lack of that. So, throwing the Jabberwocky was kind of like giving you guys a chance to fight something because
freedom for combat.
you guys haven't had combat so long, and even then, if you get in combat, you're not allowed to kill it. So like,
Mainly just ending it by grappling them.
you know, like, or knocking them unconscious, non-lethal damage, whatever. But I don't know. I
I
feel
mean,
like there's
nothing wrong with
there's
killing
not
nothing.
enough of that.
Just saying.
Okay, so I feel like what you're saying here is you want to kind of switch up the dynamic of the campaign.
Yes.
Okay, great.
So there are a couple ways we can go about this. Okay. I can railroad you through the existing content that's already there, like we had planned already. Not really make adjustments or modifications. Obviously, make it a challenge, but not like make severe changes to the actual campaign and just go off of mainly what's there, right? Because I already know the majority of it.
Sure.
Or we can turn this into something really dark, gritty, and gross.
Like Dark Owl.
And
Whoa! Jordan's right here.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, you fucked
Hilarious.
that witch. You fucked that witch.
Good God.
I love you, man.
So like for instance, what she's meaning is like
Called jumping on a grenade.
Now, if we were through it, we get out of this quicker, and I'm gonna homebrew the fuck out of some shit.
Okay, yeah, obviously, right? You'd have to.
Like, yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
Question: When you mean by railroad,
like
what do you exactly mean? Like just story point, keep going?
Basically.
Okay.
Hey, make no mistake, man. The stuff.
Cut the travel, cut the freedom of choice, direct you guys quick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I usually just kind of sit back, give you guys a map, and let you guys figure out what you want to do. If I railroad it a little bit, I'm going to be like, these are the key points of the map. This is, you know.
So why don't we do this? Alright, why don't we do this? Why don't you railroad it tonight, and we see what that looks like, and then we can vote at the end of the session if we want to like finish it out like that, or just
Because it's going to be a lot of me cutting the
switch it out.
crosstalk too. If I
Exactly.
railroad it. Because we're going to have to move through the content.
So
quick.
why don't we like do that tonight? We only have like 2 hours anyways. So you
Just like map it out and see what would work with everybody.
do it like that tonight, and then just like we can vote at the end of the night if we want to continue it like that or not. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That'll give us an idea of what it would be like, because it would be what, like 3 sessions still, maybe 4 sessions.
So to get to the end of Thither, probably about 3 or 4 sessions.
Is that the end of Witchlight, or is that just
No.
No.
No, there's still another realm, and then
Would you be able to
The
railroad it
culmination.
tonight, or like do you not have enough time to do that?
I know this fucking. I've read through this shit so much that I have most of it memorized. If I skim it, I know what it is. I'm basically a walking encyclopedia once I read something. So we can absolutely railroad something. I like it.
That's what I vote for.
Yeah, we can try out the railroading. Let's do this train on this session.
Because you guys kind of stray off in lots of different directions all the time. So I kind of let you guys.
It's Zach's fault.
It's like herding cats. I kind of just let you guys do your thing until I have to rein you guys back in to keep moving. Like,
Right.
there's going to be less of that.
Skip the
All right. So, more importantly, then, since we're going to be railroading this session, choo-choo, bitch. Everyone roll talking order because that's going to be important.
Whoa, shit. Nat 20. Shit.
Focus. This session.
Hey, what is that, fellas?
That is an 11.
Awesome.
I don't know what that means.
The one that's gonna roll well.
The one that's gonna roll worse.
Those two roll off.
Okay, if you guys got any suggestions out there too, make sure you drop them in the chat. Send me messages. let us
Absolutely, I would
know.
love some suggestions.
Hit that Discord up.
Okay, hey, just do counter strike.
I love perspective.
Okay, so I've been anybody else? More communication information from like old LARPing buddies checking you out and shit.
You got an 11 as
Not
well?
me.
I just want to see if what we do here gets out of those guys.
That's a
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, I mean that's the right people.
Yeah,
What'd you
So
get?
what'd you get for talking order?
So you're up in front of me?
Last I got 3.
That's right,
Three.
fucking yeah, what's the name of
Soccer.
it?
You got a 20.
Yeah.
And then you got an 18.
Yeah.
2.
A Q.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
All right.
So, are you getting more?
17.
It's 17. I wrote
17.
my title for number 16,
Yeah, 17.
and it was
I got 17.
Jabberwocky. I barely know her.
That was not the name of it, but okay.
That's
That's
my
his
title.
names.
I know.
I write my own title.
Yeah, I
They're-
know.
They're better than the actual.
Personal opinions. So,
All right. So
how do you want to do this railroading then? Are you gonna want to like do story beats and then you point at someone to jump in? Okay.
yeah, that's what I think we're gonna do. All right. So last time we left off, I believe half of you were climbing up into the tree to take sanctuary from the Jabberwocky, which was fleeing. You are met by a beat up band of fucking children who are now terrified because you brought a dragon to their fucking doorstep. Fucker, you were the first one upstairs because you damaged yourself on the roof and then came inside and then tried to cast illusions and then tried to fire an arrow and failed a bunch of shit. And
I didn't fire an arrow. I just picked up arrows. I didn't get a chance to even shoot one.
I have in my notes that you fired
I
an arrow.
did? Oh,
Yes.
never mind.
You shot an arrow out the window and
Okay.
missed.
I did real well
You were
last.
just not having a good night at all.
Should be on top of the water.
So I'm gonna go around and ask you guys where exactly you are before we start any kind of dialogue.
I'm in the treehouse.
Kokuju, where were you at?
I was at the top of the tree house the entire time. I didn't
Okay.
actually get off the tree.
You didn't actually get off the tree.
No,
That's
I
right.
didn't.
Devo, you're on the ground, right?
Pretty sure I was
We were on the ground.
You guys are on the ground. On the ground. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna go around. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to figure out what you want to do, and then we'll keep moving. So, Fokker, you're up. You're face to face with Will and his misfits.
So, you totally scared that thing away for you. You're right. I'm so sorry. It just happened. I'm sorry. It just.
He just kind of stares at you and like smacks his spear on the ground. He's like, "Stop talking. You've done enough."
I barely did anything, but okay.
He got his ass whooped. He did.
You got your. Hey, y'all got your ass whooped too.
It's true.
I still have my HP.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm fine as well.
You're 1 HP.
Not me.
No, I went back up to 5 because he did something like right at the end.
Oh,
and
wait.
gave us
Yeah,
all.
he gave you, we took
It
you
was
guys to
just
lay on,
enough to get me on my
lay on
feet.
hands.
I got 5. I got 5 as well. So we have not
Wait,
long rested
Did
yet.
you follow me?
I don't know why it fucking doesn't auto update it like it always fucking does. So
Yes, I do that. I've done that like 3 times.
Alright, so
That's such a pain in the ass.
Oh my
Alright.
god. Wow.
So like
He's next
we're
in talking
walking
order
up.
too.
We have to climb up to where they are. Like we have to work our way up through the trees to where they are. Right?
Yeah.
Excuse him. He's trying to figure out food. So just give him a second. Right with you.
He's not in the tree. He's on the ground.
That's why he's trying to figure out food stuff. He's on the ground.
Why did you roll 20?
That's a very good question.
Why not?
Yeah.
but I'm like last in talking order. I can't.
He's trying to be like one of the he's one of the cool guys from the '90s right now. You know, he has the vest and everything. He listens to grunge.
Really? I'm second with an 8?
No, he is.
You're second on.
But
Third.
he's dealing with issues.
You're third with 11.
long rested, have we?
No. You're kind of out in the open though, so it'd be kind of hard to long rest where you're at.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you're setting up camp.
Well,
Even
maybe
then, you're
we
still
could go
up
up
in
in
the
the tree and set up camp for a little bit. Heal up.
You're gonna set up camp?
Inside the treehouse. And make my way up there first.
Yeah. I'm sure we would have to make sure that's okay with Will, and then first, like.
Fuck them kids.
I get it.
I'm with him.
Same
Fuck them
thing,
kids.
They're fucking terrifying.
It's not my, I can't, like,
Set up a camp
I was gonna go
fire.
talk to my mercenary bud.
There's like 35 of them and 6 of you.
I'm just in the treehouse by myself.
I think I can do it.
Yeah, I just,
Wait,
I
are these
just
the
took on a dragon. I'm
are these the
pretty sure.
kindergartens from Recess?
I can picture that. That's
I
fine.
can picture that actually. It's so bad.
Yeah. You gonna set up camp downstairs, bro?
Who's got the site?
You want me to set it up downstairs? Or?
I mean, like in the tree.
No, like get into the tree. Do we have to like climb the base of the tree to get to the top, or
Yeah.
is there like a door at the bottom of the fucking
No.
spiral staircase going up or something?
No, you have to climb the tree. I'm not gonna make you roll skill checks or anything for it though. There's handholds and shit. As long as you're using those, you don't have to use skill checks.
Yeah, well, I guess we can do that. Just climb up there and just start setting up the camp.
On the branches?
No, we'll go inside.
You just gotta walk up into somebody's living room and just start setting up a tent? Who's next?
Okay.
Who's next?
That would be me. I'm like obviously following right behind him because like I'm going up there to like confront Will as well to prove to him that we are the worthy fighters, like I said before. Jabberwocky showed up, saying to him, like,
Oh, I want to hear this spiel.
okay, I don't have a spiel. There's not enough time.
Improv it. Come on. You can do it.
How far away from like the up to
We'll just say you got there.
It's a
What
40
are you gonna do when you get inside?
Ha ha! Holding my shield, my little hammer like this. Ha ha! Saw that? Told you we're worthy. Yes. All right. So you're gonna help us now. All right. I don't know what this guy said to you in my absence. A little. Anyways, but you're gonna help us. You're gonna get us to where we need to go. These guys know they're gonna fill you in. We're gonna rest here. We're gonna rest up because we just took care of that business that you're worried about.
It's
All
okay.
right, I told
He's just
you,
learning
we got
English,
this.
so.
Now, what say you?
Roll me a persuasion check.
I don't need
Can I
to
be in-
roll.
With
I don't need to
advantage.
roll you a persuasion
With
check. You
advantage.
saw what I just did there.
I know.
Can I be in the
You
background
see
going?
that? I almost tied that Jabberwocky up.
Can I be in the background going?
Wait till
"Yeet."
next time when I use some chain
You don't
instead
get
of some
advantage.
rope.
You get advantage.
Man, you should have allowed that.
16. You get advantage though. 16.
Plus, hold on.
Persuasion, right?
We haven't pulled up our character sheet yet.
Plus
We're running
10.
a little behind on that. 16 plus at least a 2.
That's pretty good.
Because my thing's gonna take like 37 seconds to load.
All right. I'm gonna give you that. So he kind of looks at you and he's like, I understand what you just
Oh,
did.
it's 21 total.
It's a +5.
Plus 5.
Fuck
I'm a
yeah.
paladin. What are you
Fuck
talking about?
yeah. What the fuck is up? Alright, so he looks at you and he says he understands what you just did there, but you just put everyone in here in danger. You have to understand where he's coming from. He has to protect everybody here. He doesn't know you guys. You guys can rest here for one night, but then you have to go. You bring danger to his doorstep.
You point us in the right direction. They will
Where are
fill
you looking
in.
to go?
They will fill you in where we need to go. We will rest and we will be on our way.
I'm gonna reach out and speak to the young chap.
You're gonna what?
He's a kid.
Do you happen to have any mead or booze here? I mean, I know you guys are kids and all, but like you guys are also like outlaws. Or are you revolutionary? I don't know.
Look, some of us have been children for years.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I get that vibe from you. Like, you're not like any normal child. Just small. Maybe you're like a midget. Should I say midget? Can I call you a midget? Is that okay? Anyways, who's?
As you're looking in his eyes, you notice a red flash shuffles across his eyes. And he tells you one night, and then you leave.
So is that a yes?
What, you spending the night?
The booze.
I'm not giving you anything for my personal stash.
Okay. Are you sure?
How about this? What if I set up a little thing that like helps you out in case like more bad people come? Huh? Like it's called a glyph warding.
Out of character. Can this treehouse possibly, you know, be some sort of super magical tree that you can extract stuff from to have a good time?
I mean, we can just kill the fucking Jabberwocky and be on our way.
I'm just saying, if I put down a glyph of warding, some bad comes your way, boom, the glyph goes off, it scares them away. Yeah?
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah. And guess what? The best part is,
Nobody here has that kind of magic. in
it
this
lasts
house.
until it's used.
Told you we're worthy.
So yeah,
One night. I said what I said.
all I need is an hour.
Do you
All
have
right, so
anything?
we get the long rest. We gotta get out of here in the morning. Sure, you can point us in the right direction. Everybody knows where we gotta go.
Eva would have something to say.
Well, they all went up into the tree. So
We were looking for
Sorry.
Will for something, weren't we?
We were looking for Will for information on
Isn't that like what the?
of this
I thought that's what we
because
established.
he was the one. We need to ask him. Okay, yeah. We need to ask him why.
That's out of
he was
character.
looking
Like,
for
not in regards to the campaign. Like suggestions. What?
No, it's not the first
We had like discussion about out of character.
Alright, so Lenora, what's her name? Of this realm?
Lamorna?
Lamorna?
The one for this realm?
You talking about the witch?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Rainy Nightshade. So why is she looking for you?
What can I say? Too slippery for that old bag's hands.
Do you
She's
know where,
that.
do you know where we can find her?
Of course I do. Why would you want to go there? You have a death wish.
We did just try to
His
find a
dick
devil
does.
on her.
Not me. Or maybe? That's 2 months.
That would be a challenge in itself. Just wait till you meet her. I'm sure she would love to meet you.
You want to interject both of you?
What's she look like?
You really want to know?
Tell
I feel
me.
like that should be a surprise.
But how will we know it's her?
Oh, you'll know.
Okay.
So what you're saying
So
is,
I'm looking for a scary girl. It's what you're telling me, kid.
no, what he's saying is she's bag worthy.
Yeah.
So one's a frog, one's a bat.
So do you have a paper bag
No,
you
no,
can
no.
borrow?
Thank you. Someone got it.
Hold on 1 second. Just look for the ugly old hag with the big crank sticking out of her back. Can't miss her.
She smokes cracks.
Oh, another hag? Okay. I'm gonna run to the mercenary dude, but we came on a mission here with. I'm gonna say out OP for the target. Hey, you think this is ever gonna get us to our mission here, bud? We have to get this done. I don't want to be here. A lot of crazy shit has happened, and I don't know what we're gonna do from here. We just have to get the hell out of here.
Well, we're definitely spending the night.
Yes. But do you know that we have to go rescue this chick and we have to get back to our own spot? Back in the port where we went. I mean, you were obviously summoned by fate, right?
Question posed to the table, actually. Have we ever discussed how time moves here?
Weirdly.
Very strangely, right?
Do any of us know that?
Well, we just
That's
jumped
my
between
question.
universes.
He would
Essentially.
know.
Yeah, I was just like, you would know.
This one would know.
I mean, our characters were at that.
We were at a carnival.
I mean, did we notice that was weird?
Did you guys age?
I don't know, did we?
I mean, I don't think we were there that. Were we there that long? We weren't there for years. Were we? I thought we were only there for like maybe a month or two or something like that, like half a year at most.
I don't know. I feel like we should have been there for some bit of time because it caused my character to slightly like lose some sight of himself.
Then you killed a rabbit. I know.
See what I'm saying? So it's like
So yeah, a couple
we were
months.
obviously there for a little while.
So now, its time flows differently. Depends on the material realm and the realm we're in. They flow at two different phases.
Yeah, I mean, unless otherwise stated, we thought it only passed a couple months there. At least that's how I interpret it.
In the material realm.
Yeah,
He wasn't in the material.
yeah. And while I was with the circus, it seemed like only a couple months passed. I don't know. That's how I've always been playing it.
I mean, it's really up to your discretion, to be honest.
How long were they there? How long did it feel like they were there?
I thought they were there for at least a year. Like, that's how I interpreted it. It was at least a year. But to you, it could have felt like something different because you are in a material plane. So that's why I was asking, how long did it feel like for you? Like, because to me, in the real world, it was a year.
2 days? I don't know. You gotta tell me how long it felt like. I don't know.
He moves with the flow of the music, so like.
I feel like he wouldn't pay attention too much. Like, it would just be like, fuck, I'm in this place again. Like, and he would just, yeah, like.
More or less, yeah. He was just there. It didn't really change that much. It seemed like to him.
Yeah, like for me, no, but for me, it feels like it was a little while, like
I mean, you both gained a significant fan base. You haven't been there for
I missed my
a
panties.
while.
You got burned.
You didn't bring those in here?
No, they got burned.
Okay, that's a universe.
All that good stuff. All that inspiration.
All that inspiration.
Cause
Right,
you
all
have to
that
remember,
perspiration.
like the one time that I remember when I had like faked the choking and shit, like one of his
Yeah.
things was like he said they've done this before, yada yada.
Yeah.
So like it's like
It's been a while.
it was
That's
a
what
while
it's like.
over there.
Yeah, long enough to get to know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, long for us to know that he's a changeling.
And
doesn't
like
look the
we
same
were kind of
everywhere.
familiar with the
Anywhere else.
routes and stuff of like where we were going and like the whole process. And that's how I was able to like
It was enough that we didn't give a fuck where
mastermind
that
our
portal led. We
escape.
just jumped.
That's what I'm saying. I took it like at least a year, you know?
That sounds fair. Yeah.
Was it a year to
6
them?
months to a year.
Was it a year to them?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
it,
asking.
It just felt like
It could be
an
any amount of time,
indefinite-
but what did it feel like to them to be there?
probably at least a couple of months. Maybe fast forwarded. Like, weirdly, because time skips differently when it moves.
And I don't. I don't. Since we were in the same realm the whole entire time, we didn't really notice the change in time, right? So yeah, we don't know that time changes. Unless he's told us.
Which I don't think he ever has.
No, probably not.
Not that I can recall.
The way he acts, nah. You know.
If Debo's ever said anything about the time change between the material plane and the non-material plane.
Mentioned
Yeah, I don't think so.
Debo doesn't like to tell anyone anything.
Nothing. Figure it out yourself. Okay.
But if you ask him, sometimes he'll give you an answer. Even if it's backhanded, it's at least an answer.
So where should we head? In what direction should we head to find this lady with the spring on her back?
Probably Loom Lurch. It's usually where she hangs out. So she can collect her children.
Collect her children.
What do you think all these kids here are?
Kindergarten.
Not her children.
Escapees.
I know
And
where
so like,
How many
why
children does she have?
aren't you aging? You said many of you are way older. Why do you still appear like a child?
Let's just say I look like what needs to be here.
children.
I want to read a song.
So are you saying like time doesn't move here?
Not for all of us.
Not for all of us. So like, what are the stipulations for that?
I mean, not all of us are human.
I'm human.
I can tell.
I'm a
So
dragonborn.
does that mean that like time has stopped for
We're 6
me?
foot tall at top.
Does that mean that like
You are
time
not
has stopped for me and I'm not aging right now?
That's to be determined when you leave here. Time moves differently for everybody in the Feywild.
So you can get rid of these gray hairs in my beard? Is what you're telling me?
Hey, they make you
Doesn't
look
work like
distinguished, man.
That's right. Yeah.
It's turning into
If
a
we choose
fucking
to
hippie.
stay
What the
children,
hell?
can we stay children?
Alright,
You
I'm
be
gonna walk
anything
off and
you
go
want.
lay down and take my long rest. I'm gonna continue to attune to my
I can't.
shield.
I have the heart of a child.
I talk to the child. I say, hey, I think I understand what your realm is about. Let's talk about
No?
what were you taught by this hag
I was
witch?
making it
I only
to
rolled an
cartoon
8.
game.
You for what?
I was
Oh,
trying to
to
attune.
attune.
So,
You going for it too?
Oh no, I want to roll insight because I want to see what the hell this kid's song sounds like.
Ooh.
Because now I'm wondering, what the fuck does he mean? He's what he appears to be.
sounds like Sleepy Hollow.
21.
Ooh, nice. Figure it out.
Okay. So as you're staring at Will, you notice something very much seems off. This song sounds kind of like a melody. Starts out soft and soothing, but then as it crescendos, it gets loud and abstract and intensifies, and then it calms down again.
That's some trauma shit right there.
So, what did you ask, Coco Joe?
Trauma. Yeah.
We gotta work on your accent stuff.
I know, I just can't get it today. I don't know what's up with me. I'm a hippie, now I'm like too southern. I'm trying to find the right voice.
You gotta
It's
catch
just
some
not
of your
good.
catchphrases and like record them so you can just play them.
Shit.
I haven't done Faluk in like okay,
I know.
I have to
It's that
Again.
story.
Still doing it.
they do not. That's all.
But sometimes you made
Give me time to think about it.
you made him kind of
What do you think?
hickish last time.
What do you think?
Oh, dude,
So
so
yes,
much.
you've done the same.
Thinking-
To be fair,
To be fair.
To be fair.
they all come from me.
They're all Tom's alter egos. So anyway, we were saying
So, what were you taught in your time that you spent locked up with this wench?
you mistake. I wasn't locked up. I ran down half of these kids.
So you're the toughest?
I used to catch them.
Okay. So,
He's the nanny.
Would explain why he's on the one coaster.
This is Nanny and the Orphan Maker.
Turkey Park.
We'll have to grass off the road.
There's a fire hydrant right over here. Just be careful, because
If you see flames and smoke, probably move your car. So that way they don't bust open your windows.
or the
So-
police.
Or the police, them too.
they'll
Yeah.
ticket your shit.
So you'll be good there.
Okay. Yeah, so he used to run them down for Lorna.
Wait, for Lorna?
Or I'm sorry, for Granny Nation.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Thank God you're not.
Yeah.
Any more? Alright, who's already back to talking order? Tom.
So there would be two more things I want to do.
Okay.
First off, I want to set the glyph warning at the point that they think that it's more
Got it.
likely people are going to intrude through. You know, like a spot where people were more likely to come through.
Okay.
So they can
What kind of book?
so I got a spell called Glyph of Warding. So I essentially put down a glyph.
S14.
It lasts until whenever.
Yeah, but it spouts off a specific type of magic, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I can set it to either set off a particular type of spell or explosive runes, which
Okay.
I would do explosive runes.
So you're gonna tattoo the tree.
It's kind of a tattoo. It's like invisible English.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure we're not damaging the tree.
Yeah,
This
it's,
isn't a building thing.
So if something comes through, it will do 5d8, I think it was, of a type of damage I choose.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask them what they think is
Well, we're
most
gonna long rest. And then we're gonna
non-resistant type of magic that they're more likely to want to use on things.
What do you got?
What
Like
are
what
the
about
options?
magic?
I got, I think it was acid, cold, fire, thunder, lightning. I think poison was no, poison was not.
I'm gonna say either
But we're all just trying to just tree, right?
probably
Say that one more
damage.
time.
Trying to
So I'm gonna set up as a cold explosion, and there is a trigger word for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
we
have
need
to
a long
say,
rest.
We just gotta
They have to
get the
say,
process and then like let
boom!
it here.
Well, that's already been.
Okay.
and would set it
And you
off.
said that we gotta
You're gonna
leave.
tell them the trigger word so they can
So
set
you
it
just need
off.
to get-
Yes.
Because it doesn't work unless
And now.
they trigger like
How close do they have to be?
I believe it's within 20 feet.
Deal we do
So you're
that.
gonna set it about 10 feet up on the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, wherever they think is the most likely spot for someone to come in that they need a.
Military house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or they have to be within 20 feet, I think it was, to set it off. For them to set it.
Fantastic.
So that way they can have a little bit more defense. And then, after that, I'm going to try and attune once more to my helmet. So I think I still got 2 more to go. Either 2 or 3. So I'm at 3 successes. Okay. What am I rolling again now? Just nothing else to add? 10? Shit, I forgot to say it how I was gonna like sing to it.
Yeah. You didn't put the extra effort in.
Yeah, I forgot. I wanted to do.
The helmet likes the finesse, baby.
I know. I wanted to actually, because I now can actually use string instruments. I actually start learning, play with my bow a little bit and make a little nice little tune with it. Forgot to do that. Okay.
Damn, Tom. I would have given you advantage.
Yeah.
Diva.
You know for next time.
Dr. Wolf?
Yeah. No. More like I couldn't leave them there with her. I did. And I realized how terrible
You
it
saw
was.
the error of your way. Now you're trying to make good by hiding all the children.
Yeah.
Does it make you
Touche,
feel
right? I know.
Okay.
No. I'm not gonna police their actions. I just keep them safe. And give them structure when they request it.
What is my number to attune on my shield?
What'd you roll?
I've been rolling shitty. I'm just asking what my number is.
Never know what you're rolling.
Well, I rolled an 8 and then a 14
No.
and a 7. So that's what I said. I've been rolling shitty. I just want to know what my number is. Go fish. All right,
Go
I'll
fish.
draw another card. Crap, 7. Oh, I got a pair.
You want to ask anything else?
Taking a long rest?
Yeah. He offered one night, and then y'all gotta go.
Yeah, so we can all get healed up and get our spell slots back and stuff. Because I know a lot of y'all took a beating from that Jabberwocky.
Nope, I'm good. Lay down in pain.
No,
That's all roleplay, guys.
You don't got any more spell slots? Wow, you're a dick.
I can cast out the blast, but that's not gonna help me.
Do we need something cast right now or something?
No.
No, we just need to go sleep.
You're
That's
just being a butthole.
Oh.
Who's next? After
we need to go
I kick-
sleep.
I
and
kick
figure
my
out what
feet
happened.
up. I kick my feet up.
Sis.
Good night.
Walker order?
Yeah. You're still setting up a tent in the middle of this nigga's living room?
Yeah, I'm just picking on some rations.
Even though he doesn't got so just sleep.
I'll roll for an attunement again though.
Do it.
I needed, forget how many I needed. I think it was 3. I don't remember. I know I got 1.
Yeah.
Hey. 16.
Yep.
Hey, oh.
So after you're tuning to the cloak,
Yeah.
right?
I just don't remember how many hits it was. I think it was either 3 or 5. I know it
I
wasn't
think it
many.
was 3 for the cloak.
I got 1. I need to do 1 more. Oh, the cloak of protection.
There's a protection. Zach, I think someone's here.
A pizza.
You got here fast.
Yeah.
What was it through, like the pizza place, or was it like through like Uber or something?
I think it was DoorDash.
DoorDash. And it was like ordered from one place but just sent to where you work.
Yeah. Exactly.
They brought up a fucking. The order was going to Boca.
But it was probably like closer here for like what it would have been.
No, it would have been the pizza place up in Boca.
Not necessarily. It doesn't always do that. It doesn't always do that.
Yeah, they'll pick what's closest to the dasher and they'll pick it up from there. And then they'll bring it.
That sounds kind of stupid.
Yeah, like I've definitely driven food way further than I need to, and then I'm like get in. I'm like, as I'm like pulling up, there's like, oh look, there was one right there. Oh my gosh, why didn't they just use this one? It would have been way more convenient. Food, fresher food, quicker trip.
That's 3 pizzas?
Go and blow.
Yeah. It's their dinner box. So I told him I gave him an extra $20, and he's like, "No, it's too high." I'm like, "No, it's not."
If you went a long way, that's a good tip.
He came from Boca to here.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
Oh, so it was from the pizza place in Boca?
It was from the pizza place in fucking Deerfield.
Oh.
So
by accident.
So like
know.
they already had
One
it
thing
going
makes
like
1 hour
25 minutes, like
40-minute drive.
and he fucking drove it up here.
Yeah, he gets a nice tip.
but
I agree.
Very sad. All right.
make sure you give them the 5 stars too, man.
What are you doing?
Yeah, 5 stars as well.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
Who's next?
Shout out to his dasher.
Cat here.
I'm already like rested up. I tried a tuning, it's not working out for me. I'm
Alright.
fucking
You're just going to bed.
yeah, I'm done with this shit. Like fucking trying to fight a Jabberwocky. My team almost dies. I need to reset.
All right.
And wake up early.
We'll discuss that in a minute.
It's because you were late.
Okay, so are we sleeping? Everybody decided to sleep, and
I just got that fucking pizza from Deerfield. Fuck no, you didn't.
this is next morning.
Yeah.
No. Want to do anything before you go to sleep?
No, I'm gonna go to our mercenary bud and say, "Hey, we just gonna sleep right here." And then that's what we're gonna do, I suppose.
I'll sleep him. See what you fucking do.
So I'm like, okay.
So you're talking to him. You know he's fucking snoring.
He's snoring. I'm like,
So am I just dreaming and you're just invading?
no, I'm not gonna invade your dreams. It's like, okay, you're sleeping, and I'm so over.
Woman in
I'm so over all of this bullshit. I was like, because I saw like, I'm just questioning the realm and everything that we're in, and I was like, okay, we were here on a mission, and I know that was the first thing that they said when we got here, so that much I know, and that was the beginning of all this madness, and we will get stuff done. And so I'm just gonna give you a crazy dream about all that, and I'm just gonna like lay up against the cupboard where you pitch your tent, and I'm gonna pass out with my back against the cupboard, laid out, with weapon, a quick ready weapon in hand. That's it.
Mark.
Well, in case somebody actually says. No, I thought it was hilarious.
All right. Protection. Zach.
I like to sleep inside, or do I have to sleep outside?
No, you can sleep inside.
Okay, I'm finding the nearest corner, putting all my clothes I keep in my bag over my head. Just a little sign scribbled, no. I got my ass beat.
Guys, mini moose and stuff like that.
I just imagine them like all piled into the
little
corner.
family unit is adorable.
I just imagine them all like piled into the corner, like on his face. The moose is drooling all over all of them.
The moose?
Fire.
Yeah,
My
little,
mini moose.
Oh.
It's like an Ola moose, but mini.
The one that followed him out of the gobble shop.
the jerky one. Alright. Everybody going to bed.
Bedtime.
I'm playing this house getting chips.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
That's why we're called the Wu-Tang Clan.
That was kingy.
No, Clang.
Man, just stuck our face.
Yeah, just.
Hey, you get off my club. You can't test me. Can't test my stuff. That's the Wu-Tang.
Right. Anyway. So your patron invades your dreams tonight.
Where'd she go?
She tells you she's getting bored with the birds. It's something else. Ugh. Goodbye, me. Watch what happens. And then she's gone.
Another bird race!
Yeah.
I was gonna be an owlet!
Coca Joe.
Okay.
It's because you were late.
Your
You
dream.
have
Okay, it's
in your dream.
flocking our
Very
patrons.
well.
You have a dream about two things. One of them is rather awkward.
Oh, yeah.
You're like imagining like a big crank on an old hag's back, and you're like, but how do I get away from that? Like, those thoughts are just going through your mind. Like, if I am gonna go for the trifecta, what am I gonna do with that?
Yeah.
The other dream that you have is a dream about Lamorna.
Oh.
And she tells you in your dream that she's sorry that she couldn't come to your aid when you were in need. However, she could not put herself in direct danger like that. She knows you will understand.
No worries.
You call her for booty calls, man.
And then she like trots off into the sunset.
Exactly.
Like that.
That was totally random. Perfect. Perfect timing. What say you?
Katnier, you notice that the necklace that you've been carrying for a while is starting to glow rather bright.
Goodness.
my fucking phone turning off.
No,
All
no,
I
no,
did
no.
was restart him.
No, that's just his necklace lighting up.
That's funny. Whoa. Okay.
What now?
I've been carrying a necklace. Let's check this out.
You have a weird dream, but it's not like weird in the sense like it's not something you haven't seen before. It's more or less a flashback to the scene where Debo and his other conjured robots doing the robot for Lorna inside the study at her place. Really random dream.
You talking about when Kokiju was pounding the shit out of
To get to that point, when
Yeah.
Kokiju started pole dancing, yeah, this one and his backup dancers in the back doing the robot.
how to react to that. That's all in a dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it feels very real.
How long have I been holding this necklace? Is this from like pre-Witchlight?
No.
No?
Uh-uh. That one has it. One of the two of them.
I don't have it on my Roll20
I'm
inventory.
almost positive Catnip has it.
Oh, yeah, you have.
No, he's got the sadness stars.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think those three.
Yeah, but it's all wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's all on your scared sheet.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
But that's why I give it to you.
I made use of it so far.
Yeah.
Anybody remember what the necklace is?
I don't even remember where we got it.
This will be fun. In the meantime, while you guys are sleeping, on the many adventures of Spyro and Bert,
Bert Marion.
they are heading from the outskirts of Limlurch to you guys' location. And in their travels, they come up to an area in the woods, almost like a clearing. And they hear some noises coming from the bushes in front of them. They sound slightly terrifying.
Ha, I do have it. Old necklace with a vial.
Mm-mm.
Maybe that's the other guy. Yeah, that is the other guy.
Alright. You about to. As they stalk through the trees, they come upon, as they're getting closer and closer, the noise is getting louder and louder. It sounds like some kind of big cat just like thrashing in the woods. And then when they finally get to whatever's making all the noise, they see that it's a small, like, too small to be an adult cat with tentacles sticking out of its head.
Oh my know what you're talking about.
That necklace. That's right.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about. I do have that. You're
Okay.
right. I do have that.
We're smartish. Smart enough.
You got control of Bert. And you got control of Spyro. What do you think Spyro would do?
It's a cat.
I mean, my basilisk doesn't have the intelligence enough to know that that's what we're looking for. And like, would I have the intelligence enough to know that like it's going off because Spyro is in its vicinity? Like,
It's your familiar, right?
Spyro's his steed.
my steed.
Oh.
And
Which
like,
he does have a connection with his steed.
But it's in a short range.
it's within a mile.
It's only a mile away.
He's getting like closer. Like, I feel like finding he'd probably be within a mile. Finding that. My question is, how aware would you be that he's within a mile of you?
Well, like as soon as I'm able to communicate with him, I would know he's within a mile with me.
Would you be attempting to communicate with him though? Because I feel like this would be going on like in the middle of the night kind of thing.
Well, this would be like a passive thing because I sent him on a mission, so like I would be like passively listening for him to return to me.
In your sleep?
That's my question.
I mean, like while I'm sleeping, no, but like if it went off while I'm awake, then that would mean he was in my vicinity. Then I would be passively like.
Because I think he would be approaching within that mile, like right around the time that you were starting to pass out. Because they circled around a couple different spots and then realized you weren't there.
In mid light, right? The little necklace started mid light, right? And yeah, that just kind of woke you up, right?
Yeah, and then it made a nice little ding 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 sound.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I can communicate, like, if that's the case, like, I haven't passed out, like, I can communicate with him and be like, hey, what are you seeing? And he can communicate back with me.
Bart would know this cat.
There you go.
Bert would definitely know the cat.
There you go.
Except he's just yelling at the cat.
I mean, like, at a base level, like, my guy has 0 intelligence, like, unless I tell him to do something.
Yeah, I feel like Bert would probably be steering the ship.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how I kind of interpreted that. Like,
Do you need somebody to protect you? My basilisk got you, bro. But, like,
To think? No. No, thank you.
he's not doing anything.
So what's Bert gonna do?
What's the cat's name? Theo answered me. But then what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Go on, eat. Go on, go on. Get out of here.
No, I'm kidding. Don't say that. You're gonna scare him away, really?
No.
Okay.
But just chill in there.
Yeah, he was playing with his tail, making a shit ton of noise.
Oh my god, it sounds so cute.
How big is the cat compared to, like, the basilisk?
You mean the bicycle class?
He's about the size of Theo.
Are his tentacles coming out from the side or a tail or what?
Probably.
This cat.
Is he standing up on it?
What?
Yeah.
He's just kind of looking at
Okay,
Spyro.
are we
Like,
just gonna all pretend like we don't know who Shoshaga Cat
he
is?
doesn't really
Is that what we're doing?
know to hate things
Well, we're supposed to
entirely
do
yet.
cat.
He's more curious than
Yeah,
anything.
that's from that cat squid thing from the carnival. Many moons.
Would this cat
Cheshire
know
cat.
any languages?
It's Alice in Wonderland.
yeah.
God damn it, everybody knows that.
It doesn't speak though.
I mean, you can't try to talk to it.
How big is Bert?
Tiny.
Tiny.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, this cat's too small for my basilisk to like pick up with its mouth,
And not eat?
grab and carry. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be like, yeah.
Bet, I got it. Meow! What are you doing out here? You're not supposed to be out here. Why aren't you back at the carnival? We gotta get you back to the carnival.
Perks up and he goes, Mom?
Yeah, you wanna go back to mom? You are a long way from mom. So, get up on that lizard, and we take you back home. Go on, get it.
This is all happening while we're asleep, right?
Yep.
Kind of
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
Birds corralling the cat onto the back of the basilisk.
It's gonna be a weird troop rolling up to the street.
I swear to God, man.
Come on, get on that lizard.
We all need animal companions this week.
Yeah. So now we got a child-sized displacer beast and a basilisk.
Oh shit! It's a displacer. Oh,
It's a baby though.
I didn't fucking realize.
That's what the cat was at the carnival.
We didn't. Did we say displacer beast?
No, I don't think we ever.
No.
I showed you a picture.
I wasn't there.
I don't remember seeing the picture.
I was rolling
Yeah,
shitty,
what-
so I'd say
I
bad.
don't remember seeing the picture.
You might have also been high.
Probably.
You might have been, yeah.
No clue what Displacer Beast is.
I don't either.
Did you see the D&D movies?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a cat with like an extra set of legs and like tentacles that come out of its back that show off images.
So just so
Here.
happens it was in the moon. So
You got it? They're really cool looking, actually.
a Cheshire cat.
Egyptian cat.
You see those in Final
Same thing.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking all the tentacles everywhere.
Yeah, you're
Just the
thinking-
baby version of that.
The ones in Final Fantasy, though, have like that elongated head.
It's all this whole world is magic, even ours. And out there. It's me on way too many things. I'm talking right now. So. Sorry, D&D group. This is happening. Yeah, man, this whole entire world is magic. Like, look at your port system. Look at your actual signature on your ID. It's a sigil. A sigil is a representation of what you... Like, okay, that's how you summon shit. If you sign your signature on something, guess what? You just made an obligation to a contract. So...
Yeah, but my signature doesn't cause explosions. So.
If that's the case.
That is a fair point.
Boom, bitch! Take that.
If it was, I'd be
And
writing
you're
so many
fucking
checks and
correct.
throwing them at people.
What do you mean? Every time I write my signature, that's
So
what
I'm
I say.
picturing the basilisk.
That's funny that you
along
say that, because the
with the
president of
cat,
the United
like-
States is going to write his name off on
like-
something and say that
Clinching
I need you
on-
to
Clenching
blow that
onto
up.
him,
We'll
and
blow
then
up.
Bert like holding onto the collar of the cat
Nothing
for
I-
dear life.
Shit.
No, DM's.
Now I yell at Spyro.
And like he can sense the same works for him. He can sense me.
Yeah, he's
so,
literally like a. You're like
So
a.
now he's
fucking,
like sniffing me out and like
Yeah.
beelining it for where we are.
And when he gets to that tree, his scent is gonna be real confused.
Oh shit! Does anyone know this thing's coming?
What?
No, none of the kids know it's coming, and if it just comes to him, they're gonna freak out. It's a 6-foot lizard, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we're all sleeping, so it's just gonna walk up to the treehouse.
It won't like walk up in.
Well, now I kind of wish I didn't write that.
down.
Good.
It would wait down at the bottom.
He would wait down at the bottom of the tree. So when y'all got up in the morning, he'd be down at the bottom pacing.
And he's not trained to like show aggression unless they were like to physically attack him. Like then he would like
Yeah, he's one of those, like, you don't touch him, he's not gonna fuck with you.
Everybody's so pettable. Everyone loses a hand.
Alright, so. We're waking up in the morning, we're getting up. Will tells you that he appreciates the glyph and he won't waste it on anything that's not worthy of it.
Did I wake up early by any chance?
Yep.
I want to try to attune again. But this time I'm going to take out my bow and I'm going to practice a little song. Like a harp. What do you... Performance? Dirty 20.
30-20.
Thank God it's +9.
Well, shit. Alright. Now that you softened up your helmet for attunement, you have advantage.
Yay, roll to attune.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you say first before you roll?
Yeah. What do you say to it while you're trying to attune?
Such a lovely song for a lovely helmet.
Alright.
Ooh, 19. Ooh. So that's an success?
Yep. That worked out for you. Getting up early in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Playing in a super sweet song.
One more success, and all of its abilities.
Did I wake up early and see him do that?
Yeah. If you were getting up early, yeah.
So like he inspired me, and I look over at my field, and I'm like, yeah. Did you see those things I did with you yesterday? I can do so much more. And I roll for attunement.
You get disadvantage.
No, it's regular because he doesn't know how. He hasn't checked the inside of his shield like too much.
Still no?
He doesn't know what it likes yet. He hasn't figured out what it likes yet.
I guess I'll try to attune as well.
That's why I'll attune in the morning.
Yep. It's the best time to do it. Man is the highest.
Hey, yeah.
That's why you get morning wood.
Yeah, it's morning attunement.
17. But realistically, I just try to. Can I get an advantage on that?
No.
No.
I'm just gonna go like no. Okay.
I mean, you didn't do anything.
You should try to come up with some clever catchphrase too.
No, I'm just gonna like say, hey,
Have we
you're
decided
stealthy.
like how your item likes to be attuned to?
No, I don't know.
What was that?
It's how my item likes to be attuned to. I thought you just roll for it.
No. You have to figure out how to use the item.
Well,
that's kind of what I'm like, you know.
It's stealth boots.
It's like
so it likes stealthy, sneaky stuff. So what I was
so here's what I would think.
Yeah, try and sneak a finger.
For stealth boots, I would think that they would like to be. Have you ever had a real pair of boots that are made with real leather?
Yes.
How they have to be polished and they have to be like cleaned up all the time, at least once every couple of weeks.
I went to a military school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
I would think a nice pair of boots would like that kind of treatment. You know, like rubbing oil into the leather and like, you know, really working into making the boot still functional, because if you don't take care of it, it won't work correctly. So I feel like it's figuring out those kinds of things. So that's why I'm not going to give you advantage, because you haven't explained anything to me to give you advantage.
You're just like
You're
holding
just like,
it, hoping it feels better.
Yeah. Give me something clever. I know you want to.
He fucks the boots.
Even he has his limit.
Oh, you
Not everything that has a hole needs to get fucked.
I don't think he's gonna fuck a shoe.
talking the wrong Dragonborn here.
Jordan's not, Kokachu's not desperate like that. He just got some.
I don't know, man. He seemed kind of
He's got
desperate.
some frog pussy.
Yeah, that's a little desperate.
He's good for a little while.
Excuse me, it's Frog Cloaca, thank you.
Aw.
He said.
Also, here to help you out. Oh, you like being clean, don't you, you dirty, dirty girl? There you go.
Yeah, it could like dirty words. You don't know.
Shut the fuck up!
Who are you talking to, cat?
The cat.
Yes.
You straight went and yelled at him.
Yeah, just use the little bootstraps and start whipping it. Maybe it likes that.
Oh my god. Y'all are just weird with it. I wasn't trying to be like that.
It's
Right.
kinky.
What?
These are actually dominatrix boots. Whoosh.
They're your boots. You can decide what you want to do with them. I
Okay,
was just
you're
saying-
like, have you checked out the furry community, motherfucker? Because it sounds like you fit.
No,
I don't know, man. That red face.
I'm sorry, I'm not into you.
You know the words too.
Yeah, it's always good to know things.
The what? Huh? What was it called?
Yipping.
Yiffing. What the fuck is yiffing?
I want to hear you explain this. I'll allow it.
If I'm not mistaken, I haven't checked on this in like 15 years, so. But it's when more or less you have simulated sex in costume.
Oh,
It's
that's-
like when they're dry humping in their costumes. That's yipping.
So the thing I did was a weird form of
That would be
yiffing.
a great trivia question.
I'm just trying to get through the round, man. And I feel like seducing
He
everyone,
yips the
putting them in
boy.
your favor will get you through this fucking thing.
I'm
Chaotic
just like,
place, dude.
That's pretty funny.
That's
I feel
just.
like those boots are good for you though, because they definitely help you with. They give you stealth, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna tune to them immediately. I rolled the 17. I'm gonna go invisible, like, and I'm gonna talk to the boots, like, hey, you like stealth? Well, check this out. But you can't do this.
That is pretty fucking awesome. Think about it. Like, it's designed to make you more stealthy, and you can go invisible. That's like, for you know.
Yeah, I can class over a rogue. See how
Fuck
that goes.
yeah. All right. I like it. I like it so much. Anybody else doing anything when you get up?
He's just gonna leave his tent there, and we're just.
Break your tent down.
No, they can-
You are gonna leave it there?
We have other tents.
Oh my god.
I think that's the only tent.
That's the only tent and the only
Between the
bedroll.
entire fucking
That's
party.
the
I have a bedroll, man.
Nobody's got a
I
tent.
have a tent.
Fucking dwarf. Do you
So
want
that's
to?
it? Okay.
Do you want to stay in a dwarf tent? It's not big enough.
Definitely not. I'm just saying.
It's gonna cover like your knees.
It's gonna be small.
Wait, what?
Like in that dwarf tent.
My cloth is like half the size of your cloth.
It's think of a one-person tent. It's smaller than.
Yeah, but what if it's like a Harry Potter tent?
It's not.
It's not.
It's
Walk
a
in
dwarf
and it's
tent.
I don't have.
It's not. He's not a wizard. He's
Imagine,
not a
like-
wizard here.
Imagine like two posts, you know, with like a sheet tied over the top with some fucking pittons on the sheet. Like, it's not big enough for you, dog.
Fucking step on that too.
Exactly.
You could.
Stay the fuck out of my tent, bro.
Yeah, that's why I can get in there with you.
Fucking
I
cover
cover
with
with prior belongings. And I'll begin the morning calisthenics of banging my head into the nearest wall, shouting, "It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work." After 45 minutes, the self-flagellation begins. And then you need to sing the song while I do it.
Oh my god.
No, fine, I'll pack it up and take
Hey,
it
some
with me.
people lost coffee and mutilation.
It's true. He is a monk of life and death, so this does make sense.
Place as many as or edgy as the Vatican, half as tilted.
Also true. Anybody else? You gonna do anything? You gonna?
You go sleep now.
Yeah, I thought so. You're usually the last one to go.
No one called me for that.
It's funny you think they're gonna make you breakfast.
Self-mutilation for breakfast. Come on. Kitchen accent.
They're not gonna make you breakfast. They're gonna start kicking you out when they send out their board to go forage.
So I wake up and I can sense Spyro's outside,
Yeah, he's pacing around the bottom of the tree.
kind of like calling for me. So like,
And you notice there is a fucking cat on the back.
and like the necklace is still glowing.
Yeah, it's starting to like pulse now.
So like, Poke.
Yeah.
You awake?
Yeah.
Look.
Nearby. Get out. I go over to the railing.
Fog scurries down the tree steps as quickly as possible.
I take my time. I'm a little smaller.
Yeah.
Not as nimble.
He's kind of tall and lanky, so he's like scaling a couple steps at a time.
I get down there and like,
But
tentacle
I
cat.
roll an athletics check because Fog is sometimes clumsy, so let's do that.
Athletics.
Yeah,
Does he trip and fall?
Probably.
that's what I want.
Do I
He
need to
falls
roll?
from the top and he breaks his neck.
This time,
I have
Now he's a
Spyro
quadriplegic.
catching.
Athletics.
yep,
Yeah, it's a plus 10.
plus 3.
10.
Oh. Well, you get down there, but it's not super graceful.
Hey, cool! I did that the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, where you almost fucking
Yeah, I
hyperextended your knee right when you woke up.
halfway down, I accidentally trip a little bit. I grab the rail and I overextend my knee. It's like, oh. And then I start going. It's like, oh, old age.
I have.
I was gonna make the comment the only joints he rolls is his ankles.
I have.
I have rolled
Spyro-
both ankles.
I have Spyro meet me at the bottom, so when I reach his level, I can just like hop on his back. The cat or whatever.
The cat and Bert comes flying up the fucking side of the tree and comes running over to you.
It's still sleeping.
And you're still sleeping. He starts pulling out your shirt, trying to wake you up.
5 more minutes, mommy.
Slapped you in the face. So you feel a little tiny hand smack you in the face.
Roll 1d1 damage.
Somehow it's a 0.
Why not just take 1 damage?
No, because that's what his bow does.
Yeah.
Hit you tiny baby hands.
Does that wake you up?
Yeah. And I'm transformed.
Are you happy to see Bert?
My little buddy. He's got them little baby empanada hands.
He crawls into your hands and then crawls into your pocket, and he's like, he mouths to you that he's done. He's fucking done.
You sleep now.
You got your Bert back. Didn't get eaten by the Jabberwocky.
That we know of.
No.
But he sure does have a story to tell you.
I'm sure.
That basilisk took him all over the place.
He'll be telling me in Sylvan. So
Yeah. He's gonna be sitting there for like 10 minutes like, it's gonna be like, what the fuck happened to this guy? And he's gonna be like making motions and like all this other shit and like, it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Alright. Anybody else doing anything before we're leaving here?
Should I get down?
So as soon as I wake up,
You got down.
I'll wait for him if he wants.
oh yeah, I was. You said talking. I'm last, dude. So like, if I feel okay. All right. I'm gonna go outside and immediately I'm gonna blow my butthole unicorn whistle because I need to talk to this chick immediately. She was in my dreams last night.
Okay.
The first thing was the mission. The second thing was to figure out what I have to do to pass this mission. So yeah.
Butthole unicorn whistle, got it.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's my mentality.
All I heard was you had this unicorn missionary. So.
Zeus. Also yes. Anyway, Zeus.
Oop, I guess I'm just gonna follow everybody else down.
Leaving your tent behind still?
No, thank you.
That's what I thought. Catnir.
I'm down on my basilisk.
That's right. Treesack. You done mutilating now? Onward and upwards. Maybe more compestry friends along the way.
Yeah.
You don your normal bird helmet.
Yeah, I put all my shit back in the thing before I started the Cat of Nine Tails.
Tithing our way.
What sacrifice?
So I get down to the ground. And I turn to the cat on the basilisk, I'm guessing, and say, Kitty, we've been looking for you. His name's Mao. Mao? I don't know, that's no one's name.
No, I'm pretty sure you guys have
I don't.
His name has been changed. It's Mao.
It is
Our
like
mom
somewhere
sent
I
us to
do.
find you from the circus.
Her name is Bow Wow.
You're not there. You're with Burks.
There.
We've been looking all over the place for you. We're here to take you back to the circus.
Are you you're holding the necklace?
I'm holding the necklace.
The cat looks at the necklace in your hand and then looks at its collar. And on its collar there is a star-shaped glass piece that is glowing.
What does the necklace look like again? The piece on it?
The one that you guys have?
Yeah, the one.
Yeah.
It looks like an orb.
Is there a spot for the orb to go there?
No.
No.
No. But it's like the necklaces are
They're both
connected.
glowing?
Yeah. They're both doing the same thing.
You think if the thing touches the necklace, it'll go straight back?
I can try it.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
I
Let's
can
try.
touch it.
Touch the necklaces together?
Yeah.
Bet. So as you do this,
Beam of light kills us all.
that could totally happen.
We'll see.
Next time I try, we'll see. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, no. Actually, as the necklaces touch, a light emanates off of both of them, very radiantly, to where it almost blinds you guys. Like, it's so bright you have to start like backing away and looking away from it. And as it does, the light engulfs the necklace and the cat, and they both just disappear.
Was that supposed to happen?
I don't know. You told me to touch the necklace. What'd you do, man?
I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think this is okay. I think this is what we needed to do.
So crazy, man. Oh
I mean, look at it this way. We're in a land where we can't kill anything, and we're not dead yet, right? So it's still alive.
What if you didn't kill it though? What if you just dematerialized it? It never existed.
You're not there.
I'm just saying, like, where are we when this is happening? Like,
And doubles on this.
happening once? Because I ran outside and I just blew a whistle and I was like, okay, I need to talk to this unicorn.
Listen. No one showed up and like cursed us or anything, so I'm thinking it's okay.
Out of the corner of your eye, Kokuju, you notice that Lamorna is hanging out
Oh shit!
in the tree line across from the treehouse.
Okay. I sprint to her immediately, as fast as I can.
I start glowing.
Wait, do we see?
I start glowing.
Because I think we're gonna start freaking out now. And the last time she showed up after this, it was like, oh shit, he had to get a lot of shit. Oh shit, you killed it again!
I start glowing like pink and blue and purple. Oh no! I can't hear it.
It was me!
No!
It was me!
Me neither.
Anyway.
We think we killed the cat.
Oh.
Because Lamorna just showed up.
Yeah, I just realized that they're all dumb because I understand
Yes!
how basic and can't like I have a understanding of magics and I realized, but I don't have time to tell them they're stupid because they woke up with a weird dream and blew my whistle. That's a very innate warlock thing.
Yeah.
So you
dreams
just see us
are
both crying right now. Oh, never mind.
They're on the ground fucking bawling hysterically. Like they just killed something. He just sprinted off into the fucking tree line.
So
As you get up to her, she's pacing back and forth, and she's like, "What? Why didn't you call me here? I understand why you called me here yesterday, but I could not."
I'm
have to
gonna
understand.
full force sprint towards said unicorn, and I'm going to telepathically, because that's how she communicates, let her know, like, hey, him or her, whatever, know that I'm here because I need to talk to you. And then I'm immediately going to grab by the horn and swing up onto it as it's mounted.
You're gonna mount the horn.
I'm gonna mount the unicorn. I'm gonna grab it by its horn, jump up onto its back, and say, "Hey, yeah."
Please don't kill the unicorn.
You're
Yeah,
also
I
a very
figured you
large
would.
creature. She's pretty big.
And my acrobatics. Is it athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Plus 5 with a 16.
21.
Yeah.
Alright. She kind of like, as you do this, she kind of like pulls away from you and she's like, "Please don't do that without permission next time."
Understood. Why did you appear in my dream last night?
To give you that message that I could not be there.
Okay. Why couldn't you be there?
You understand the Jabberwocky hunts me.
I know this.
Why would you call me there?
So that way you can face it yourself.
What do you think this is? Battle unicorn? She's a fucking dainty, delicate creature that has to be protected. You're like, "Yeah, bitch, fight this motherfucker yourself."
Okay.
Fuck.
You've agreed to help us in this realm, haven't you?
Maybe to help do other things, but to fight a Jabberwocky, no.
Think of it like a support character.
Yeah,
not
this
so
ain't
much
the-
a
this ain't the-
battle character.
So I'm just holding onto the horn, trying to like not get bucked off. And it's like, okay.
I'm not necessarily trying to buck you, but she is not happy about you sitting on her because you are heavy.
We are not having this. It's an Alex.
That Jabberwocky, who created him, tell me everything you know about this realm, and you will show up at my beckons call with this whistle that you've given me.
You are.
I'm going to intimidate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woke up on some fuck shit today, huh?
18.
Plus anything?
My intimidation plus 6.
30 talking to unicorn.
It's what, 24?
You got a 24?
Yeah, 18 plus 6, right?
Yeah.
She tells you that she will do as she pleases. And that if you demand things from her again, you will regret it.
Okay. At that point, I jump off her back and look her directly in the eyes.
Just run away.
You want to square up with this bitch because she will fucking stab you right in the face.
No, that's not what I was doing.
I mean,
Got it when she thinks you're doing. You just pretty much
you're
did that.
intimidating the unicorn.
So, I tell her, you asked us to save your person, right? That's what I fully intend to do, but I expect your best effort if you want us to fulfill this mission.
I think you misunderstand my place.
I misunderstand a lot of things about this realm. Nothing seems to make sense. It goes from scary to fun to drab, and I've been through this realm a lot. I'm not used to this. I'm but a dragonborn. So, I expect you, since we're gonna go ahead and face the worst person in this realm, to help when we call you.
The only
That
thing
was a
I can help you with.
test that you failed.
Yeah, you're gonna take that wisdom right the fuck back.
Right, man? Like, sheesh.
Maybe you do not deserve.
To do what you're asking of us.
I fear that when you get to the end, and your character is called into play, that the Coven is going to smash you to 1,000 pieces.
Oh, yeah, definitely smash.
And
Yeah,
don't
'cause
think
that
that
one,
your
like,
little
break into, like, a
rendezvous
bunch of pieces.
with Lorna will save you in the end. Because Lorna is but one of 50.
You better make sure you make real good friends with Katnir.
We're over on the side still crying, by the way.
Yeah, I am. I'm like bawling my eyes out. No, I can't.
Yeah.
Alright, you see them bawling like idiots. you guys see them bawling like idiots.
Why are you guys crying?
We killed the cat!
The cat is gone.
What do you mean you killed the cat?
We done some things to each other in the boom and the light and they just did it.
And now I'm like all purple and pink and yellow.
Guys,
Wax green!
I come up to you and like, hey guys, relax. You didn't kill anybody. They just got what they needed and left because they can do that.
So you're getting off the unicorn and running over there and saying
Yeah, I guess.
that?
Oh, I mean, you guys didn't know when you took the necklace together that the cat would be vaporized?
Teleported! Okay, how far is it? Is it more than 50 feet? Communicated? Like,
You're up in the tree line, so you're about
damn, I'm like
50 feet
fucking away. I cannot communicate with you guys and let you know
No,
you're dumb.
you can hear them fucking freaking out.
I can hear them, but I can't, like,
No,
talk to them.
Like,
Okay.
it's like earshot echo. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Well, now you guys know, don't touch the necklace together.
And he's just gonna fuck with you.
Yeah. Shit.
No? Okay.
Nope.
We're just gonna keep crying.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
I love it.
You could offer also.
No.
It doesn't always have to be one-sided. No, it doesn't. They literally said you don't give them any information. So you
I did! I just gave them information. They're crying now.
Just because you give us misinformation. God, you're worse than a Trump supporter.
Can't have 2028. There you go.
Look at Chuck's face. Oh my God,
Did that just happen?
Alright, so now what the fuck are we doing?
Crying.
No!
These idiots are crying.
I mean, does someone say anything to calm us down, or are we just gonna cry this whole entire trip?
I'm hugging my basilisk.
I'm just gonna like, hey, can we go over there to those guys? I think what you just said to me should be said to everyone.
Okay.
More bad news.
She just needs to solidify her place for you guys. Understand that she's not going to come into combat for you guys. Like, she's not going to be running up in combat to save your asses.
I don't need you to. But
I mean, to be fair, we kind of
I do have a question. There was just a cat here.
Yeah, the cat.
Can you tell if it's okay or
Yeah.
not? Like,
Yeah, is it okay?
Do you have those kind of powers?
Can we bring it
you help
back?
me that way?
Cat.
Yeah,
There's a
a cat with tentacles.
Yes, what he said.
It was like this big, and like.
I let you guys know as I approach, like you guys are dumb, it just dematerialized into the realm that it wanted to be in because it got its thing.
Oh, that makes sense. You motherfucker!
Has anyone asked what Devo looks like today?
What does Tebow look like today?
Looks like a motherfucker.
You look a bitch. You ain't got no bitches. That's what you look like.
Bert, he's my bitch.
Oh, what do you look like?
I look like a turtle. I'm a turtle.
Can you describe the turtle?
You got a big old shell. You got big old turtle heads, big old turtle arms, big old turtle legs. You got a little stubby little turtle tail.
So you're like Michelangelo.
Yeah. Turtle.
Is that they? Didn't he say stubby?
Stubby tail.
Yeah. Stubby tail.
Oh.
Turtles.
You look like a motherfucker today,
Yeah! Motherfucker.
bitch,
Bitch.
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 Yeah, maybe I fucked your mother. You don't know.
Huh?
Bitch!
Fatherfucker.
Maybe I fucked your mother.
Oh.
Oh, whatever, cousin fucker.
This fucks with that.
Man, why did we bring him along again?
South Park? Yeah.
I thought you brought it.
Yes,
I thought you brought.
I thought you brought
Can we leave him?
Okay.
Yes. Alright. So, Will did direct you guys towards Blue Lurch.
That's north.
From where you guys are at, it would be southwestish.
West, yeah.
Finally, something that's not north.
Oh, yeah, we went very north.
You guys went very north. You guys went to the furthest north point of the map.
I just remembered everything was north.
Well, the furthest significant point on the map.
Right.
Forgot how far north it was.
Didn't matter.
Well, I mean,
So
you
that's
know,
what we're
technically we
gonna do.
have a fucking map in this bitch because we weren't giving it to you guys
So we're
because we
gonna
have
be
the whole
going
map on
to
there.
every hour.
Everything's north.
Great.
Alright, so we're leaving Will and his ragtag band.
Yep.
We saying anything else to them before we depart?
We're singing a song as we leave.
Thanks for the arrows.
It was about, sorry about spooking you kids. We didn't mean to do that.
We got a song in us? Do we got a song in us?
Sure, I'm gonna start. I'll take out my drum.
What do you got?
Start
What do you got?
playing.
What do you got?
I got packed.
It's the marching
What do you
band.
got?
called.
The Imperial
For the
March.
song.
There we go. I'm doing the
Yeah,
Imperial
fuck.
March.
They don't have shit for a song, these two. I mean, I think Bucks Boy had something. I don't know.
Definitely
So
doesn't.
I take out my drum. I play the Imperial March for 27.
The Imperial March?
Yeah. Dun 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 dun.
Nice.
It's very jaunting.
It is very jaunting, actually. Yeah. You got the rest of your party
Yeah.
members, like,
I play a
Except for this bitch.
I'm walking like a turtle.
I'm assisting to help with a 10.
the same.
10
Yeah, 10 for me too, yeah.
off-key pan flute from the background.
I'm
Fucking
like,
Like badly.
Pan flute womp-womps from the back.
I'm
I-
banging on my armor trying to.
as we go, I just turn like, guys, come on, just come on, with the beat, come on.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, God, we need to work together, guys. Come on.
You didn't get Debo in with his violin.
I don't want him in right now.
Too bad.
Okay, Imperial
Yeah,
March violin.
Fuck that bitch.
Where?
Fuck that
Not a
bitch.
Fuck
violin.
that bitch.
It's a fiddle. Thank you.
Just
It's different.
okay, slightly.
Nat one.
Told you I don't want that bitch in here.
Fuck that bitch.
See, I told you I don't want that bitch in this song.
I'm so fucking sorry. Please roll it again.
That's a 6.
Okay, fine. That's a 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
That's not very nice.
What's not very nice is you trying to get a big old fucking riff out. You fucking like pushed down so hard on it, broke all the strings on your bow.
That's me getting for Benedict! Now I'll go even more jaunty now.
Coach Jim.
You know what you forgot? You forgot your rosin your bow.
That's why you suck! That's why you suck! That's why you suck!
It's okay though. If we call Lamorna back, I can use something for him.
I'm now gonna can I perform again? Like, that's why you suck! That's why you suck!
Why are you trying to be a dick?
Because he was a dick this morning.
Yeah, he was. He was a good point. I rolled a 15.
It's not very good singing.
It's not very good, but you're doing it because you're making fun of somebody. You don't normally do that, but you're like salty.
Thank God it wasn't a 1. It's a plus
You want
9.
to break that again? Like,
Yeah, well, it's a
let's
plus
not-
9. It's a plus 9, and I got 11.
He's over there backing you up like the fucking orchestra. He got into the second one even more because you were making fun of Devo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's like, Devo's a bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch. Alright. Let's bring my container back. Or put it back.
Yeah.
I thought it was a container of weed for a second there, not cereal. It's like, yeah, I was about to say, that's a lot of weed over there. Then I realized, no, wait, that's Chex Mix.
Very true. Anyway, moving on. I would like to hear from Trezak and Zeno. What do you guys want to do while you're heading over to Loom Ridge? Well, obviously. Do you want to be looking for anything along the way? Is there anything that would pique your interest? You got the band of merry idiots behind you guys.
Small bugs.
Huh?
Small bugs.
Small bugs? Do you want to try to find some bugs?
No, I'm gonna be a chicken. No, I'm gonna be a crow.
Oh, you're gonna eat the bugs? Ooh.
Just bend over with my hands like this.
I like it. Let's do some nature. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Those guys are behind you, singing the praises of how much Devo sucks.
Devo sucks.
Devo's a bitch, and he really sucks.
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch, motherfucker. Fuck that bitch,
Yeah, man.
motherfucker. Fuck that bitch, motherfucker.
Roll it in
They're good.
Yeah, it starts with a C.
on the floor. It doesn't.
Yeah, it starts with a C.
See?
Shut up. I've never seen it. Is it really Star Wars yet?
David, find your Steve. Can I have it?
Yeah,
Oh, I've never even
Yeah.
seen that.
dude, he's from Fox. He's from Fox.
Zach, we need to die, man.
Yeah, remember? Come on, you remember him. He's from Old Tots. Yeah.
Roll on the table. It's gotta be
Yeah,
on
he
the
was
table.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
He
take
killed
that
you
one.
like 3 times once.
10.
10 plus
Right, man?
14.
Yeah, see?
Alright, so as you're looking around, you do notice there are some
He smells
grubs
like a
nearby.
monk.
Yeah.
Like I said, you wanted that
When
one.
I was there every
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice that there's some grubs
I
nearby.
remember you.
Yeah, he
And
was like
after
7
you
years
start
7?
mimicking you, and, like,
We
touch
have
the
70. We
ground
had
with
like
their
one
mushroom
10-year-old. Problem.
Like, they don't not actually do anything, but they're just like
There
mimicking
you
you.
go.
They're like Papa T brought a kid.
Like a
once.
bunch of little.
And
little
that's
chicks
Papa T's
around
kid.
you.
That's Papa T's kid right there. Okay.
Three competitors.
There's 3 now. Yeah. He's got like a little fucking horde going over there.
Does Mighty Moose help him?
We're actually missing.
Oh.
What happened?
Missing the old days.
Yes.
Is Mighty Moose helping him?
She's kind of flying around all derpy, like watching what they're doing and like kind of like spacing out, like chasing a butterfly, and you know,
Balloon.
yeah, kind of a derp
Balloon.
balloon.
Derpity derp.
Not like balloon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balloon.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely the attention span of absolutely.
Okay.
Zeus, you looking for anything in particular?
I don't think so. Not
Nope.
out of the ordinary.
No?
Just traveling.
Just keep walking.
Alright, so
Wait, can I ride? Can I ride the turtle?
can you ride Devo?
How big is the turtle?
Not that big.
It's
sir.
like
Oh no,
Michelangelo
he wants to
from
ride
Turtle.
you another way, you know.
Not that big, sir.
His
I just
dick.
imagine a really big turtle.
But if I may say, his dick is anatomically correct to a turtle, so it's
Wow.
what?
Things I could have gone my whole life without knowing. Anyway,
This is not a duck.
enough out of you.
Take corkscrews.
We're talking about cloacas again. 'Cause
I would
you could not. That'd be cool.
If only.
oh my fucking god, no, you can't ride the turtle. I don't think he would like that very much, and not only that, he's really not big enough to carry you.
They can carry you like this.
Right.
No.
Just sing him a song of the people to sleep.
I think Zeus could probably carry him like a baby.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 6'9".
Are you excited about your new
235
portal, friend? It's
Yeah.
just Devo in
I'm
disguise.
nowhere
but-
near that tall.
Hang out with my moose. Go get bugs.
You gotta go eat bugs with the moose?
Sound like something Devo would do.
Your pastries are trying.
They're not getting very far.
They're not very smart.
They're just smacking their heads on the dirt.
It has its own benefits.
That's technically what they eat. It's dirt, right?
What?
Campestries?
They're fucking mushrooms.
They eat
They
tacos.
don't really eat anything. They kind of like photosynthesize their food. They just kind of exist.
You guys ever watch
They
BoJack?
be food for other people.
I'm
Other
thinking like
things.
nobody knows chicken like chicken. That's what's going on.
Yeah, back in the 90s, I was in a famous TV show.
So you do notice this time as you guys are walking along that there is in front of you the same type of mushroom circle. However, when you walk up to it this time, these don't look like campestries. And they don't look very happy that you're here.
Think back to
Huh?
I think back to mushrooms.
They're like a taller, thinner version. Their caps are actually orange. They have a very grumpy demeanor.
Oh, so
Do they have a grumpy face?
Yeah,
I-
they have a grumpy face.
Pull out my butcher knife.
they're cracked.
Can I read their song?
Go for it.
Yay!
I start building a fire.
You're building a fire.
15.
I walk up to them and see what their problem is. Why are they grumpy?
As they see you walking up, they're standing in a circle, like grumbling, right?
Mhm.
As you walk up, they all kind of, the circle kind of separates and dissipates back into the back, and they all kind of like bunch up as they're heading towards you.
Oh, they're
They're
walking
all
towards us?
grumbling at the same time.
They're walking towards us?
Yeah.
So what's their song? What's their song sound like?
What did you roll?
15.
15? Kind of like you ever seen the Minion movie where they have the purple minions? No? They're like super grumpy. They don't really speak minionese or anything. They just kind of like grumble and do their fucking job, right?
Mhm.
That's what these guys sound like.
I'm thinking Oompa Loompas. Well,
Meaner.
Meaner.
meaner Oompa Loompas.
They're having a bad day.
There's still mushrooms, alright.
Not enough
Still
kids with
mushrooms.
diabetes.
So like slaves singing sad songs. That's the only other reference I got.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wow. Taking this to slavery now, are we?
So they're going, I-ho, like that.
Yeah, just like imagine like a grumpy old man grumbling under his breath. Yeah, like that.
Hey there, fellow strangers.
Your Campestries see these guys and they start running over behind your legs and cowering.
How y'all doing?
They grumble, they stop, and then they start all kind of looking up at who's in front.
Yeah, I guess us two because we were leading with the.
We were hunting bugs.
Yeah, you guys were hunting bugs.
Yeah, I guess me and Farouk could be in the front.
But the Campestries can hear
And my
what's going on.
Your steed.
Spyro.
You're on Spyro still?
I'm on Spyro now.
I'm definitely probably walking on the side with my drum out.
Yeah. That's what I kind of figured.
I'm guessing these two probably behind us.
Yeah. Well, he wanted to run up in front and like check them out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to know like kind of where everybody was.
Yeah.
They kind of like fan out in front of Kokuju and they're all like staring at him menacingly with their frowny faces.
I tell Spyro he can eat one.
I'm gonna take out my helmet and put it on.
I tried to telepathically communicate with them and see if they will talk to me.
They're kind of the similar intelligence as the Campestries. So they don't really think for themselves. So in their brains would be kind of just like grumbling mostly with like words scattered throughout. Not even like anything to make a real coherent sentence. It'll just be like one word out of a sentence out of context entirely.
Okay.
So it's not really anything like, it's more like you get like say for instance, in their brain they were grumbling, what the fuck, you would probably get the out of that sentence.
And stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grumpy old man thoughts. Ramblings.
Oh,
Ramblings
wow.
of a grumpy old man.
Oh, it's just my
How far is
grandpa.
Shwezak from me?
He's at the back, catching bugs with this guy.
So the Campestrians are not here.
They can hear what's going on. They're not with you guys. They're hiding behind him currently.
Yeah, he has got both. Oh.
Yeah. And he's at the back, checking out grubs.
Is he close enough for me to telepathically communicate with him?
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, hey, get over here. Bring the Campestry.
They're cowering behind your legs. They don't want to go.
Yeah, I ain't getting it. Old man ain't getting my fence. I'll bite him.
Trust me, if anything nefarious happened to these two little things we've collected, I'd be the first to protect them.
They whisper in your ear that
Oh, they're not going anywhere I'm not. And I'll bite him.
yeah.
Cast minor illusion of
Fucking, you
You
like
wanna do
costumes.
shit again?
And at this point, Spyro just kind of like flips his head up, and you see like one of them like fly up in the air, and he's out.
As this happens, the whole horde looks at you guys, and they look over at what just happened. And they are so wholly offended. Now here they come with their little fists beating on your ankles.
When you say horde, how many is a horde?
20.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, let's start biting him.
Good.
How big are they? They're only like fucking.
They're not that big.
Oh, okay, good.
They're about
Like I said, they're running up to you and banging on your
I
ankles with their
kick
little
him with my
socks.
feet.
What?
Bard, play Crazy Train. I want to bite some heads off.
Have my back.
You guys hungry?
Okay.
Ah.
Scooping up the
Scoop. What's that?
right into the bag of holding.
I'll eat some
Oh.
illusion.
Looks like Devo's drying them out for later cooking use.
I mean, yeah, there's only.
Do me a favor and roll me a d20.
Fantastical. That's an 8.
That's how many you get on your first run through. So now we're down to 11 that are still beating at your ankles.
So they're like only big, like gay big.
Yeah,
I just grab them and I just.
Why are you gonna kill
Oh,
them?
Wait, what do you?
what are you talking about? You put it.
What are
put
you
it in the bag.
eating right now?
I tell
I don't
Spyro
like
to eat as many as he needs to get his like fill his appetite. I mean, he needs to eat. You know, it's part of the cycle.
It's so sad. Spyro's definitely an omnivore, so what I'm imagining here, because these things are tiny, so like I'm just seeing like a whole fucking mouthful of these bitches. So there's 11 left. So roll me a d12 with advantage.
Pestry-ish things. They're like mushroom people.
Does anybody want to inspect one before his Spyro develops?
Well, I did say I picked up 2.
Okay, you want to inspect them before you crush them?
Sure.
Roll investigation.
3.
That's not good.
3? That's how many he gets on his first go through. They're seeing what you guys are doing now, and they're starting to scatter.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not good. 11.
11.
Yep.
All right. So you notice that they are similar to the Campestries, but they are not the same. They definitely look more like a toadstool as opposed to a Campestry.
I'm sorry, what's the difference between a toadstool and a campestry? You're gonna...
Toad and frog.
Toadstools are like taller. They have a longer, thinner stalk.
Oh, okay.
With a wider cap, and they're orange instead of the red and white spots like Campestry is.
Oh, campestries are Super Mario mushrooms.
Yes.
And these are real life mushrooms.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Makes more sense. Mushrooms don't make sense in the real world anyway.
Yeah.
It's a bounce mushroom.
Do I know what these things might be at all?
You want to talk about it?
Well, I want to see if I know what they are before I do anything. Rip their caps off.
Did we figure out what the Campestries did last time? Yeah, we opened a portal, right? And we ended up sticking our head out one of the mirrors of the carnival.
Yeah, we know the campestries are nice, right? So.
Well, I'm talking about what they do when they form that circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we got when we went along.
Do I know there's a counterpart to the campestries?
I was not there.
So I'm sure that I can see where your train of thought is going here, but you rolled low enough to where I don't want to kind of give it to you.
I guess we'll just throw them back for later. Throw them in Deagle's. That's 2 more.
Anybody else want to take a stab?
Literally, there's like
Or
5.
do you want to take another stab?
There's what, 5 left?
6.
I take one of the smaller of the other Campestrians and this other Campestry, and I put them face to face, and I look for a reaction and any kind of mental thought.
One of his Campestries?
One of his and one of the others.
His Campestry is trying to panic, like, get away. It does not want to be anywhere near that thing.
So I just grab one of the small ones and like, listen, you're safe. What is this thing?
Make him
and why does it look like you?
It looks like it looks totally different.
It looks. It does, but it doesn't look like them. It's similar in what it is, but it looks very different.
It's like calling someone from Japan a Korean.
I was thinking a zebra horse, but yes.
So I put them towards each other. I'm like, you. Why are you afraid of that?
They work for the bad man.
Who's the bad man?
lady?
Who?
They work for the bad lady.
I'm glad we're eating them.
Okay.
And I gotta feed Spyro somehow.
Yeah.
Who is the bad lady? What does she look like? Am I trying to?
Aren't they all bad ladies?
No.
He grabs him another one.
I look confused back at it. I'm like, I hold it to my face. Like, no.
I'm glad he likes mushroom snacks. I grabbed 2 more. I just toss them in Debo's bag.
Wow. Okay.
We
The
get
rest of them are running around like fucking crazy. Like trying. There's like 3 now.
Yeah. He has one too. So
No,
I'm
two,
holding one,
because-
and the other one's just like, that's
Cause-
the buddy. He's
Yeah, he
terrified.
just ate another one.
Okay. Well, the bad lady.
We never checked if these were
I throw it. Or are you talking about?
My thing is, I
Listen,
mean,
Jack.
well, he can always summon him later.
What's her name?
and it's reinforced.
It is? Ah, we're fine.
Granny Nightshade?
Maybe. They're not very smart.
Yeah.
They're not very smart.
Okay. You're
They
so
just know that they're bad mushrooms. They don't like them.
okay.
They're mean.
Hey, why don't we just keep that one alive and we'll just get rid of the other ones and then we can have have him lead us to the bad lady?
I'm just trying to help you, little one, but you're useless to me now. So
Which one? Which one?
the good
and
one,
Spiral like catches him out
But-
of the air.
in direction
Yeah,
towards
Where are
the person they trust most.
No, he threw the bag.
No, he
one.
threw that.
Yeah, but-
Oh,
Yeah.
did
He
he?
just settles down on your,
threw
on your
both of
shoulder.
No, he still has the evil mushroom in hand. He
I'm
put it in
like-
the country.
He was,
Yeah, but he
was
said he
flying.
yeeted
Yeah.
his
Like,
tapestry and he was trying to catch it in the air and swallow it.
No, he.
Yeah. I eat it to him. And this
Yeah,
other
it's-
one, I'm like, okay. And I try to
the way I
telepathically.
pictured it was Kokuju walked back, picked one of them up, brought it up to it, stuck him face to face, and was like, "Why don't you like this other one?"
Yeah, that's
And he's just like, "Bad guy," and Kokuju's like, eh? "What bad guy?" And it's like, "What bad guy?"
I'm like, okay, useless.
Yeah.
And now I poke this one in the face and look towards the bigger ones that were in the background.
What
As
bigger
if
ones?
there's-
There's 2.
I thought you said like there was like a whole
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ate them. They smashed them. They scooped them up in a bag of holding. Like, yeah.
Spiral's been munching down, bro.
Oh,
I grabbed the last. I grabbed the last.
that's a big ass forest, dude. How big Spyro?
I grabbed the last.
Well,
Big ass Spatula is.
Do we need these other 2 alive?
So he ate all of that.
Put him in the back.
Most
He
of
Oh.
them.
ate, he ate 6 of them.
They aren't. They aren't as that big. They're literally like this big.
They don't look that big.
They,
Okay.
exactly. That's just.
That's just not the scale.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
That's.
I got the rest of my bag.
Yep.
Yeah, they're suffocating slowly.
Yeah,
Well-
like 10, 15 minutes.
When there's only
They're
one.
suffocating slowly.
When there's only one. Now it's less than that. There's like 12 in there.
There's 8.
Okay, what'd she say?
Okay,
Why
I'm,
is
Two,
I'm
10,
gonna try to
Plus
telepathically
Yeah,
communicate with the
10.
bag and see if they work in the collective.
12.
Could be more information. A lot of stupid people together form a collective, so maybe there's more intelligence if I read the group.
So
No.
we want to get them
Yeah.
all out?
They're just
No.
all
The
Okay.
mushrooms are not like
Are the bad ones slaves to Jack?
they're not they're just kind of like they're not super sentient, if that makes sense. Like they don't know like why they exist or anything. They just do what they're told, and some of them are very pissed off about it.
okay.
And then we go and.
And then you go eat them.
Just feed it to the thing if it doesn't give us any information.
Okay. And so like, okay, well I was like, get those things off of you.
What things?
I say, get rid of them. Let's move on.
They're in my bag.
Yeah. I tell you, like, let them go. Let's move on.
But they're for later.
Yeah, food for later.
Okay. I wouldn't if I were you.
Well,
Oh, that you wanted drugs. Anyway, moving on.
yeah, you want a bad trip, right?
You wanted a bad trip.
I
So
don't.
be it.
I know better.
Aren't you?
I think you would know better out of the group. I think you would know better. But if your other party members don't know better, this could be really fun.
I mean, we could use them to like for other effects.
It doesn't show you anything you're not supposed to see.
Anyway,
You have to start.
you're eating bad mushrooms out of your bag.
You eat them into a lake.
Burrows is catching.
Oh,
I guess I thought I was throwing them off the side of the fire.
basketball is tripping balls.
Picking up my bag.
That's okay for him.
Gold free.
That's how you want him. Yes.
Well, I mean, like he's immune to like poison and disease, anyways.
He's fine.
He's also not immune to tripping or spiral.
Nobody is.
He's fine. We
10, 15 minutes down the trail, Spyro starts like spiraling and like tilting to one side.
If
and, like,
worse comes to worse, we'll just summon a new one.
looking at the pretty colors.
Right, that's how
and
that works, right?
everything.
Technically, yeah.
So who ate some?
Technically, all I got
No,
to do is
Spyro.
spend another
Spyro.
Your Spyro?
Yeah.
So we have a tripping basilisk?
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright.
Don't worry, me, the moose, and the campestries will be just singing the mellow sometimes.
You better get straight. You better get advantage on like combat. Like.
What are you talking about? That thing's gonna be like.
That thing is gonna be on the floor just.
He's not human. He only knows basilisk shit. So.
Yeah, he's gonna be on the floor going. Ah.
It's gonna be like Una from freaking Pastorama running around in circles, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She gets all fucked up. Yeah, I can imagine your basilisk is probably gonna be doing that. So as we make our way to Loomlurch, you guys start noticing like little pieces of candy dropped along the trail.
Wait, it could be a trap.
He's candy.
Devo, why don't you go touch the candy?
I was very way ahead of you, but
Okay. Trap. Let's just leave it.
It just looks like somebody was running with like a handful of candy and it's just like dropped along the way.
oh no, I'm eating.
Kind of figured. That's fine.
It's poisoned.
It's candy.
Fucking choke the story.
I just keep on.
Fantastic.
Question: does it just like start? There's not like comes from like a bush and just keeps going. It just starts.
It just just looks like somebody ran through with like candy and there's like it's stretched along the path in front of you.
Okay.
A little weird, but not too weird. Just a little bit.
Wait a minute. Candy
Candy.
attracts children.
They think we're children.
Is there a white van at the end of it?
What's a van?
No, but there's a band down by the river. So
Alright, so it's 11:15. We want to stop here before you guys get to Loomlurch?
I mean,
And
yeah,
then
we
we'll
got a
walk
tripping
in here.
basilisk right now.
Yeah,
you-
yes. Fucking tripping balls.
Tripping balls. You got a dream.
So what were those things called, by the way? Because I know that.
They're actually called toadstools.
They're actually called toadstools.
You got campestries and there's toads. They're from separate realms.
They're from the same
Kind
realm,
of.
They're just.
It's a witchy mushroom.
basically.
Different dimension of same realm.
Look at it this way: on the evolution of mushrooms, they divert up here. Now
I want you to do me a solid before we come back for the next session. Like, all of you guys should really look up, even if it's like a 10-minute documentary on YouTube about mushrooms, because they follow no fucking rules.
Yeah,
at
I
all.
know. I know.
Sure don't.
Zero
Yeah, they're
fucking.
fucking.
Why it tastes like
There
steak.
are scientists who are dedicated to studying the kingdom of mushrooms, and there's no rhyme or reason to anything. Mushrooms that look almost identical, and the only way you can tell them apart is their spore print. One can kill you, the other one is completely safe to eat. They look exactly alike. The
Now
only
watch out for
difference is
death
the
cat.
color of the spore print they leave on a paper towel. No joke.
They live underwater too.
They make no fucking sense. Mushrooms make zero fucking sense.
Yeah, that's why they're in their own. That's why they're
Yep.
literally their own kingdom.
Some
Some
mushrooms are also opportunistic to where scientists think that they may even have some type of intelligence because they will find the best places to spore from for their type of mushroom.
Some mushrooms smell salty. Yeah.
Yes,
Back
actually.
when I was staying in West Palm, or Boca, my stepdad, he had like a fenced-in backyard, and there's this. It didn't even at first I didn't know it was a fucking mushroom. I had to look the shit up, but it was like bright red, but it looked like a ball, but it had fucking holes all over it.
It's
Literally.
devil's fingers.
It
Yeah.
smelled like fucking death. Like
That's
the
actually their
aroma that-
deal. Actually, that's how they spore. Is they attract like vultures and shit because it smells like a rotting corpse.
Yeah, it like I walked out on the patio. The fuck is that?
It smells like rotting chicken. No
Yeah,
joke.
it was
It smells so
bad.
bad.
Inspiration.
14.
Inspiration for nothing.
So, do we want to talk about the railroad?
I would.
Talk about what?
The railroad.
Oh, the railroad.
Oh, I don't know if you're here.
He was. He's not here.
I'm all over the place tonight. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I asked if you guys wanted me to railroad the campaign so we can get it done faster, so we can do some homebrew shit.
Okay.
Was that railroading?
Yeah, that was not real. Shit, dude.
I mean, I didn't
Kind
mind
of
it.
hard, like.
But of course, and I like I said, I don't mind the role play.
Yeah.
A little bit yes, a little bit no. We still got to do what we wanted, but
It's like playing the campaign in double time.
Yeah, I get it.
He doesn't think it's double time enough.
Maybe a little bit more double time.
Faster?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to take away all of your creative control. But I
And
can.
now,
But us-
and
but-
that would be the thing, though, like, for us to go faster, it would be less of us being, like,
Doing dumb
having
shit.
fun with the role play.
Yeah.
And thinking
It's
about
gonna
what
take
you want
away
to do.
from
You
that.
know what
It's
I
gonna
mean?
be
You
like
guys
her-
discussed a lot of things.
It's gonna be a lot of her steering the ship and, like, having to cut us off and be like, alright, no, let's go.
Yeah.
Move on. So it's like,
This is
I didn't allow. There was like 3 to 5 minutes, if any, lag. So
no.
yeah.
I mean, we did cry over that cat a little bit too much.
You guys were kind of too funny, and I wanted to let you have that.
you killed him. Wow. Wow.
Well, he's fine now.
he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
you figured
Yeah.
it out. Fuck that dude.
Why did we bring him along again?
Fuck that bitch.
No.
Who? Who's the bitch? Why are we fucking her?
Because it's an evil
The
witch.
turtle.
Turtle.
The turtle.
I'm a toidle.
Oh.
Also, do you have like Frankenstein makeup on your face?
Just do whatever you want.
Or zombie makeup or whatever?
I'm telepathic and, like, I should probably know what he knows at this point. Slept beside me, like,
Yeah, but you never asked.
I never asked. Yeah.
Shit, I'm telepathic. I've never asked.
You have a helmet that you're tuning to.
No one actually knows what his real anything is.
Fuck! I didn't remember that.
We just know that he has a lot of knowledge about this entire realm.
That he doesn't want to share with any of us.
He did in, like, forever ago.
Yeah, for like 5 minutes when we first got here, we didn't listen to
We didn't listen to him at all. He said, "Hey, be nice here."
I gave you the
That
rules.
is not what he said, but I'm gonna let you think that.
I gave you the rules and then promptly
He
everyone
literally read them verbatim.
didn't follow.
I mean, does everyone think we were fast enough today?
No,
I think it was good.
we got.
I mean, like,
We'd
where
help
we
him
were
out,
at,
yeah.
what we were doing, like, yeah, I'm kind of with Jordan on that. Like, it wasn't, you didn't really cover any ground for it to be fast and railroaded. think we should have probably been into Lurch and like somewhere in
We also did
Lurch
discuss
by
a
now.
bunch of stuff in the beginning.
Right,
which
like
kind of
2
took our
hours,
time.
we crunched it down. It's actually been like
Yeah, this.
2.5
I mean, yeah, this would have
hours.
been like when we would have had a break. for the
Yeah.
first time.
That's on me. Fuck,
Um,
I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
Whenever-
I still vote for like what we spoke about earlier. And like just running it to the end of this area and then you spread your freedom. But I'm also down with what the party wants, so I don't care. Like as long as I'm playing my paladin, I'm fine doing whatever.
Yeah, man, I'm just happy to come here every other week. That's why I blew off what the hell I was doing. So, I do lead gen. Now, a little bit on the side. So I think I sent you the contract for it to review and stuff, because I couldn't really fucking fully
Alright,
understand
so
it.
we're gonna continue to discuss the direction. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Tune in next week for Joel. We're gonna continue uniting those races.
Bye.
Peace out.
Unite the racers! Wu-Tang Clan forever.
Oh,
Ain't nothing to fuck
don't
with.
worry, the city's getting attacked.